Whoa, what the hell? That's not the right, yeah, that's not the right screen at all. Hello, there! That's the right screen. There's a desktop thing in there? I'm just like, what? That's a bit weird. How y'all doing, guys? Tonight we've got something a little bit different because it's Sunday. Normally I'd be here on a Saturday for Halo, but at the moment, well, I'm here on Sunday because we missed Saturday and I had to cut the Friday stream short due to being quite unwell. I'm still not 100%, but I'm better, so I thought I'd come back. But before we jump into the actual show, I need to test something. I need to test the new setup that we've got because I've just realised that because I've put Xbox Live back on, I've got Live Ultimate again for a short time just to see how it goes. I thought we'd try out some streaming of cloud play games. So I've got RoboCop here, the RoboCop game that came out on Xbox One, PlayStation 5, and sorry, no, Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5. And I thought we'd try it out and see how it goes. So I'm just going to grab my headphones. And then we're going to play a little bit of RoboCop and see if the stream is steady. Because if it is, it opens up a large amount of more games that we can give a try to. So let me just plug my headphones in. And then we'll give that a try. And then we're going to go on to play some Halo. I'll say hi to everyone in the chat in a second. Let me just do this. So let's see who we've got. You heard us quite good. I was playing it last night. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's no LA Noire. What have I got stuck in my hair? Nothing. Oh, holy shit. That's not something stuck in my head. That's just my hair going silver. I know I'm getting old, but bloody hell. So yeah, it's no LA Noire, but we are going to give it a try. We have St. Martin the First saying we have a stream. Retro Ramble saying cheeky Sunday stream. We have Sir Patrick Furlong and Melody to the Cat. We have PN Trains. How you doing? We have Craig saying, hey, you missed. Yes, but my aim is getting better. And the Spartan Space Chicken is here as well. And Dave Holloway, how you doing, man? So let's see who's in here. Let's try this. We're going in. That's the wrong button, isn't it? That is the wrong button. This is the one we wanted. So this is cloud streaming. Like, seriously, this is just cloud. Let's see how this goes. Restart from the checkpoint. Cancel. No. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so it's playable. It's a little slower. Yeah. Okay, you'd rather be watching this than football. Cool. Okay, well that was quick. And if I hold B, yep. The RoboCop healing is working pretty fast. Vicky's watching football. Right, I'm just going to shoot. Okay, there's some lag. Oh. There is definitely some lag. I'm going to try and shoot this barrel. Right. If this explodes, then we know that's okay. Okay, I think this is actually doing alright. How's the stream from your guys' end? Does this... There is a little bit of jump every now and again. It's not 100%. But it's not bad at all. Looks alright from your guys' end. Yeah. I am surprised at this. Pick up some incriminated documents. Have a look around. Go to robot scanning mode. It's working okay. Yeah, this is... Okay, we have more gaming options now, guys. So, streaming via cloud and then streaming to my live stream is possible. Interesting. Little wobbly, but not unwatchable. Yeah. Okay, this is interesting then. Okay. Exit to menu. Right. That is worth knowing. Definitely worth knowing. Okay. I love the music as well. I love it. So, I'm going to turn that off now, because that's not what we're here for. Nice to see the women's football team with the Euros. I have to admit, I haven't been paying attention, but then again, I'm not a football person. I watch the World Cup. I'm not... Not really a Euros person. Where have I... There it is. I couldn't remember where I put the game. This is what we're actually here to play. Hello? 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 It's a terrible... Xbox, why did you do this? Why did you do this? Right. I have here an Xbox One package. So, you see the front? There's the front. So the game should be on that side, but it's not. The game is on that side. I've not had a game on the left since cassettes back in the 80s. Xbox, put it on the bloody right. I keep going to the right to grab the game, and it's not there. Confusing me. Got sense memories. The game should be on the right. I open it, grab the disc, and put it in. But now I can't. I have to open it, grab the disc, and put it in. Different hands. It makes me confused because I am old and therefore can't cope. Not the urinate. Yeah, it's annoying. I'm sorry, guys, but it's just annoying. Right, I need to duplicate a death count. So just paste a duplicate of it, not a reference. So I need to change this now. So this is a death count for Halo. So I'm just going to type that in. Halo death count. Here we go. Do Xbox still do their latest, still do it on the latest consoles? I don't know. I don't have any Series X games. No, that's not true. I do have some Series X games. Isn't this? No, this is an Xbox One game. There are some that are Xbox One and Series X. I think they still do it. But I can't find any to actually say. They still do it. Oh, terrible, man. Terrible. Right, I'm just going to bring up... before we go into the game itself, I'm just going to bring this up and try and have a look at my old live streams to check what I was up to at the end of the last of these. Right. Last time we were playing this, what was the death count? Can't remember what the latest Xbox is called. Yeah, it's the Series X and the Series S. Because Xbox is made for people who don't like sequential numbering, it seems. No, we don't go in for any of that thingamajigs. We don't go in for logic. Right. Oh, for God's sake. Right, give me a second. I've got a bloody advert here, and I've got to skip the... I can't see my own stream. Here we are. Right, here we go. At least there was only one. Right, what was I up to? The death count at the end. Okay, we were on a death count of... Right. I'm just going to update this. Franchise deaths. And it seems like we had 699. So, expect a disco duck tonight, guys. Seriously. Right. There were 12 numpties. 2 tacticals. And a snip in a battery. There were no flukes. Okay, there we go. So, we are now in a position to kick some butts. Right, let's do this. 12 numpty, 2 tactical. 698, and I did it in the CPC font. Oh! Okay. Wow, it's been so long that we didn't have... I don't have the CPC font installed on this new system yet. I will get it, but I haven't yet. So here we go. Let's do this. Let's get in there and kick the butts and make sure that the butts stay kicked, because this is... Hello! Syncing data for hello. Can I have my game, please? Right. So we're going to go in, and it's on campaigns. Now, you might notice I have all of it available, and all of it is complete. Except for this. 17 out of 19 completed. Would you like to see which ones aren't completed? Legendary Master Chief Saga, which is all skulls on, and it's atrocious because one of them is the most hardcore thing. Your shields don't come back unless you punch enemies. I'm not kidding. You punch enemies to restore your shield. So I haven't finished that one because it's atrocious. And I tried getting through the runner's choice on Legendary and I just can't. Let's get back in. Resume from where we were. Disco, disco, duck. Right. While that's going, Pepsi Max. To the max! 3-litre bottle, my goodness. So we're going to go in, we're going to kick some ass. And we'll see how we get on. I'd like to be able to finish the game tonight, but I don't think I can. Because I think we've got a whole second half of the game still mostly to go. So we'll see how it goes. Right. Pause. Okay. You don't approve of the egg box? Oh, that's a shame. You looked up the last Halo stream provided. You would only approve OG Xbox if it came out as a Sega Dreamcast 2. Yeah, the original Xbox is the Dreamcast V2. It's as simple as that. Right, what? Oh yeah, we were shooting enemies in the face. Yeah, I don't think I'll be... Okay. I can't remember what we're doing. Find and enter the lower entrance to Canyon B. Okay, the first game in release order. This is the first... this is technically the first game. This is Halo Combat Evolved, the original Halo. Reach, however, Halo Reach, which we've played before, is a prequel. There we go, they're dead. Excellent. So, there we go, get rid of them. So yeah, we've played, this is the second game we're playing, but it's the first game in the set. I'm just going to leave the death count open on my screen so I can just edit it as needed. And let's get back to the game. So, okay. We might be here a while because this bit's a bit tough. I think we're playing on heroic. Ballistic weapons with the flood. Yeah, all the way. The problem is that if you use ballistic weapons with the flood, you might lose out on the benefit of the other weapons with the Covenant. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I thought he was still there. Oh, this can be a bit tasty, can it? There we go. Has my health come back yet? No? Okay. How's that do? Yep, that got him. Oh, no, there's one behind. I'm going to go back and get another health pack in a second. But I think that's going to be important. Oh, bloody hell! There we go. Oh, my goodness. We're going around in circles and getting shot at. That is what we do every Saturday night. Regardless of the game. So I'm just going to go pick up that second health pack if it's still there. Well, he seems happy. So let's jump through here and smack him in the face. There we go. Alright, anyone else? Yeah, there's another one. Okay. There we go. Ah. I don't need very, very easy hold my hand, Jenny. That's not what I need. What I need is a really, really big gun and something to aim it at. No, 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 no. No, don't put down the... Seriously, where the hell is my shotgun gone? I accidentally pressed the wrong button. Where did I throw the shotgun? I like the shot. I mean, I'll take this if needs be, but where's my shotgun? Bloody gone, hasn't it? Is that it in the corner? Yes. Thank you. Right, let's go. Fun thing about England, women winning. My dad was quite a chauvinist diff, so should be spinning in his grave like a newty bullet. Okay. To be fair, the women winning is not a surprise. The England women's team are damn good at their job. And I mean damn good. I couldn't lead androids to a picnic. I could. I could lead them to a picnic, but I couldn't make them drink. What's going on out here? Alright, that's the first one down. Whoa! Okay. Damn it! Please tell me we had a checkpoint. We did! Because we know what's going on now, don't we? So, camera, center on me. There you go. We all know. What the hell? Why is it going to desk view every time? I've got a thing for desk view. I think I'm going to get rid of the controls for that one because it seems to like it. We're not getting the next two Disco Ducks in advance. Oh, let's open up the death count. We know we're going to need it. Oh, good grief. And now I've got a screen covered in death counts. That's not good. Right, there we are. Okay, so we've got this all set up. Let's get back into it. Excuse me. Right, let's do this. Hardly see any diving or cheating in women's football. Yeah, I like that. I absolutely like that aspect of it. You don't get prima donnas cheating. Oh, the music. Love it. Damn it! Again. Oh dear. Oh, you've got to find it funny though with some of the stupid idiots we've got around these days. It's so easy to trigger them. Transphobic, anti-Semitic homophobes. Like, hi, I'm a gay trans Jew. How are you doing? And they'll just explode with rage. And yet, they seem to think that everyone else is triggered by words. Damn it! So, what's wrong? Too spicy for you? For those wondering, nothing wrong with any of those things. So there you go. We're going to get through this. We seem to get stuck on bridges a lot when I'm playing, don't we? Oh, damn it, I can't get away from this guy. He flies. Your mother liked Torchwood, but in season 1, episode 12, there's a lengthy gay kiss and she nearly exploded. I was never a fan of Torchwood because I felt like it was trying far too hard to be, oh look, we're adult and edgy. What's wrong? Too edgy for you? Like, no, I just want a story that makes bloody sense. A woman got to join a secret organisation by pretending to deliver pizzas. I'm sorry guys, but I need a bit of believability. Just a tiny amount. Well, I got some of them. There we go. That does better. Okay. Oh, good grief, there's loads of them. Children of Earth had a good story. I'll take your word for it because I have not ever seen it. I gave up on Torchwood in Series 1 because I just didn't feel it was for me. If you liked it, that's fine. It would be a terrible day if everyone liked the same thing. I just don't find it good. But if you liked it, go for it. Your nephew's gay, doesn't flaunt it, never seen him partake in kissing. I've never seen most people partake in kissing. Isn't from my point of view, it's not something that you should be putting in the public view. Like, it's an intimate thing. It should be between you and the person you love. If you happen to kiss in public, that's fine. But if you go out your way to do it, regardless of sexuality, I think you're just putting it on for people to see. Do you really love each other? Do you just want a reaction, you know? Because there's plenty of other ways to get reactions. But that's just me. Bloody hell. Okay, there we are. Another death. Am I wrong in thinking that? I don't know. It's always been my way. It's like, it's between you and the person you're with. I don't see why it's there for public consumption, you know? It's just me, maybe. Oh, bloody hell, I got stuck on some... I hate it when turning slows down. Like, this is reasonable turning. I prefer it to be faster, but it's reasonable turning. Should we play this level before? We haven't played this level before. We have been in this location before. Because we're currently going backwards through the Halo... not franchise, facility. To try and get back to where we were so we can team up with the people that we were with. Nice. We are now getting absolutely trounced. Come on, we can do this, we can do this. Right. Can we get rid of all that? Yeah, I've still got 2 of these in case. What's that weird noise? What's going on? I think a corpse is stuck in the vents or something. Alright, let's do this. Where's the next back there? Okay. Is that dead or is it waiting? It's dead, okay. Right, let's have a look around. Oh, yeah, there was another one. They were planning to creep up behind me, I bet. Let's head off one of those monsters. Okay, right, we've got some more rounds for the shotgun. In the Master Universe film, did you see the amount of times James Tolkien pumped his shotgun without even firing it? Yeah, that sounds about right. I got one of them! Ha 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 ha! Oh, bloody hell. Oh my goodness, there was someone with a thingy. Yes, a thingy. Technical term. What am I talking about? Missile launcher, that was it. Thank you. I love it when the gun bounces right into me. That makes it easier to do this stuff. Right, where are the monsters? Where are the monsters? They're not coming. Interesting. There we go. Loads of them. Okay, we're getting there now. Who's shooting at me? Bloody hell, this is difficult. He wasted 2 or 3 bullets. That's when it comes to firing Skeletor's robots. You never see him having to reload. Yeah, it's just one of those things. It's Hollywood physics, man. Guns only need to be reloaded when it's dramatically appropriate. Walking in the air, bam bam. Bloody hell. Oh, I was dead. I wasn't sure what was going on there. We're going to get through this. We got through it, kind of, and then it didn't get to a checkpoint. That was upsetting, and now we're stuck here on a fundamental problem. Ah, shotgun. How does he get there? Flying isn't natural. Yes, it is. Not for us, but But it is a natural thing. Many things fly. Many things fly. Farts, for example. Many an old bum fart has flown. Thank you. There we go. Extra shots for the shotgun. Is there a monster? Yeah. How does he appear? Like, that's just weird. R. Kelly used to believe he could fly. He also used to believe he could break the law, but that didn't work out too well for him, did it? Alright. Is that all of them? No? There we go. Okay, let's go back to fighting these guys. As the door broken again, it seems to be a common occurrence around these parts. Right, where's the next bit? There's one. Okay. How did he get behind me? Bloody hell. Okay. Have I got them all this time? No, there's still some, aren't there? Ah! Of course, round here. Give that to him. Stop it! Stop coming for me! I've got no shield. Stop running in. Holy crap, there we go. Right, I've got a bit of shield now. Right, there's a guy right at the bottom. Who I'm pretty sure had the rocket launcher last time. Being a cupboard monkey is a natural thing. Oh my god. Strange New World Season 4 will have a puppet episode. I really liked Season 3 Episode 2. That was rather tasty. I liked it. Very much enjoyed that one. I will be bringing the Star Trek reviews back at some point. Really enjoyed that one. So did Jen. We were sat there going, is he? Is he? I'm not going to say what he is or anything like that, but is he? It turned out, interesting. Can't be any worse than a sing-along episode. No, the only thing that's worse than the sing-along episode is very short tracks. And that is specifically not canon. Bloody hell. How they were allowed to do that, I don't know. Possibly because everyone else was on writer's strike. Oh, one up there, okay. What the hell? Nope. Animated series is canon. It's referenced in Lower Decks. Animated series is canon. But yeah, I hated the musical episode. If you ever see my All Mass Media channel, which does the Star Trek quick reviews, you'll find that the singing episode is one of the worst and possibly lowest rated Star Trek episodes that I've reviewed so far. I've almost finished reviewing the first season of original series as well. I need to finish off that one. You've not seen it. It's worth seeing just to see what you think about it, because I'm very much an advocate of just because I don't like something doesn't mean you will not like it. So it's worth seeing to see what your opinion of it is. But don't go in expecting something like that. Something top quality, shall I say. Because it isn't. You thought Star Trek fans loved everything about Star Trek. Then you have not met many Star Trek fans. We've been this way, haven't we? Yes, I've gone the wrong way. Buffy musical episode is good. Buffy musical episode is the reason that every bloody show thinks that it can do a musical episode, and they can't. The biggest issue with the Star Trek musical episode is that it feels like an off-Broadway play, where every single tune is written in the same style. Now, if you want to do that, it can work. Grease is mostly in a 50s doo-wop style for and early rock and roll, that kind of thing. But the style they went for is middle of the road pop rock, which just isn't Star Trek. Mr. Spock should not be singing a song in a middle of the road pop rock style. Mr. Spock should be singing a song in an alien style, like some kind of unemotional yet deeply thought-provoking style. Something that would make you think that's Mr. Spock, but he's not. And that's my problem I have with it. Everyone's got a similar voice in it because they're all written. All the songs are basically written by the same group of people. None of them fully portray the background of each character. And it all comes together as if it's not been done with enough time to really make it pop. Whereas Buffy, they had that planned for a very, very long time. Every single song is tailored to the character involved and represents their, not only where they are in the story, but their background, their point of view, and their core emotional style. It enhances the show rather than becomes a one-trick pony joke. But the Star Trek one doesn't. It's there as a joke, and it doesn't work. Shouldn't Star Trek be a space rock style? Like Hawkwind. Oh, I would have found that interesting, let's put it that way. But it wasn't. It was middle-of-the-road pop rock, trying to appeal to as wide an audience as possible. And I'm sorry, but that's just not what Trek should be. Captain Pike should be having an emotional ballad about the strengths and perils of command and things like that. How he reconciles being a father figure to a different species with the fact that he's getting to the point where he's considering retirement, and how he's going to come to terms with his own inevitable death, which he knows is coming. But none of that's there. Not a single part of that is there. It's just a joke, and that's why I didn't like it. Like if you're a band, or if you're like a band camp kid, yeah, you probably enjoy it. But for the rest of us, it felt like wasted potential. Seriously, wasted potential. I wasn't a fan. Shit, can we say? Right, come on. How am I missing every damn time? I've now got no things left. Wonderful. Great. Get out of the way. Right, let's just get through here. Hi Glenn, how you doing? Finished watching Andor, looking forward to season 2. See, would I be right in saying that you thought the start was a lot slower than the end for Andor season 1? Because it was an odd feeling watching that show. I liked it, but at the start I was like, where's this going and what's it for? And then all of a sudden it hits its stride and you realise what it's for. It was a very odd experience. Yes. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it though. Looking forward to seeing season 2. Season 2 starts off quite strong, I'll tell you that. I'm not going to spoil or anything, but I enjoyed what I've seen so far. I haven't watched it all. I enjoyed what I've seen a lot more than I did at the start of season 1. But not quite as much as I like the end of season 1. I'll tell you what I didn't like, guys. Bloody hell. The ending of Daredevil. That Daredevil Born Again that Disney did. What the hell was that ending? Building up to a big conflict and then coming in with a "see you next year." Dude, you can't do that. You promised me good stuff and you didn't give me any. I barely got to see him in uniform, you bastards. Alright, I'm just going to go over here and see if I can find some health. There. I knew there was some health. There we go. Right, let's get on. Stop going on about Daredevil and something. Sorry. I was disappointed. But maybe you won't be. Maybe you'll find it great. Like I say, just because I don't like something doesn't mean that you shouldn't like something. Every damn time. How is it dodging? When I'm flying those things, they can't dodge for toffee. You got your drive sorted. Nice. Excellent. Right, let's see if we can get through this. Am I getting shot at? Yep, I'm still getting shot at by the flying prick. Come back, flying prick. Look at that! Straight away, just dodges it. Oh my goodness. I've got nothing now, have I? No. I think I've still got one shot. Nope, I've got nothing. Great. Okay. Mr. Spock would be Kraftwerk. I would watch that. I would absolutely watch that. That would be great. Alright, let's see. Holy crap, one of them's got a rocket launcher. Right. Seriously? Bloody hell. Hi James, how you doing? Been watching the 60s Batman animated series. Cool. Am I right in thinking that the Covenant have managed to down one of the blood ships? Well, it's definitely gone now. Right, we're going back, because I'm almost dead. Am I feeling better than I was on Friday? Yeah, I took the entirety of yesterday off, and I feel better for it. It was not a good situation. I don't know what the hell was wrong with me. Some kind of stomach bug that was moving up and getting into the sinuses. Like, oof, not great, but I'm okay now. Or as my mum would have said, I used to be a werewolf, but I'm all right now. Woo! Oh, the old ones aren't necessarily the best, but they're quite good. Right, where's the ship? Come on. Yeah, that's it. You come this way. How? Every damn time. How am I missing this thing? Atrocious. More right now, baby, it's all right. Oh man, Wrigley's chewing gum, wasn't it? That was what that was on. What's Canada GameHammer? Is that I need a very easy setting for games? I don't need a very easy setting. I would benefit from one, but I don't need it. I can struggle through on hard. It takes me a while, but I do get there. Right, let's do this. Oh, bloody hell! Okay. There is definitely someone with a rocket launcher and a very, very quick trigger finger. We're getting through this tonight. Hopefully we're going to get past this bit and then actually get on to winning. I like it when I win. I'm not so keen when I don't. Who's shooting at me? Oh, it's the other one. Okay. Right. Which one's going to come round first? That one. No. Yes. See what I mean? It could just get out the damn way, like that. one coming round? Don't think so. No, it's not. Whoa! I think you might be right, Patrick. There's going to be a second Disco Duck at this rate. Good grief. Matilda the Musical's the one and only one you like. I like Phantom of the Opera and Grease. Jason and his Technicolor Dreamcoat is pretty good, but it's no Phantom of the Opera. But the sequel, the second Phantom musical, is atrocious. Don't watch it. It's bad. Bad with a capital F. For F, that's bad. Is it coming this way? Yes, it is. There we go. Right. It's Halo and Heroic. It's inevitable. I am inedible. Right, here we go. I have one of these left. Hopefully that got him. If it didn't, then we'll see how it goes. Those snowflakes are probably huge. Yes, we are on an alien world, but there are limits. Bloody hell. No! This... Oh, I thought I got the guy with the rocket launcher, but I didn't. I just made him annoyed. This upsets me. Right, where's it? There it is. Come on back, come on. You know you want to turn around and come for me. Come on. Come on. Come on. Beep, 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 beep. Here, stupid bastard, bastard, bastard. Here, bastard, 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 bastard. The Blues Brothers, yes, I forget that's a musical. I keep forgetting the Blues Brothers is actually a rather good musical when I think about it. Right, let's see if I can get these to... Come on, turn, one of you turn and come for me. Come on, come on. There. For goodness sake. Oh, so close! Dark Souls 2 is near. Yes, it is. So near, and yet so far. Come on, we can do this. Oh! Yes! Right, I need to get the thingamajig, you know, the what's it, the Hujima, the health pack. That's it. Yeah. What size t-shirts do I wear? Are you asking if I'm fat? Because I am. Usually extra large, because I am somewhat of the larger person. Despite all my efforts. Which reminds me, a recent study has demonstrated that it doesn't matter how much exercise you do, it won't get you thin if your diet doesn't also reduce your calorie intake. Because your body's really good at dealing with exercise. I suspect that Martin must have sent me a t-shirt. Yes. I was making a joke about being a fat git. I think that was funnier that way. XXL, yeah, 2XL sounds about right. It's one of those annoying facts of life that when I stopped doing the old exercise like I used to for long distance hiking, carrying loads of leaflets and stuff like that, it's just I've just put the weight on and it won't come off. It's one of the worst things. It's one of the worst experiences, guys. I hate it. Because I can see on the videos how thin I used to be compared to how big I am now. What am I stuck on? Bloody doorways with the sticky outfits. And it upsets me. It really does. Yes! Got him! Ah, right. One more, and then we should be okay. So we're getting through this. Oh, for goodness sake, stop doing that. Right. Go and grab the health. There's far, far worse than being plump. There is, but I'm on medication to reduce blood pressure, and I can't get my weight down. And because of the nature of my illness, every time I do a load of exercise or change my diet, I end up with a lupus flare-up, which requires steroids to sort out, steroidal anti-inflammatories, and it puts the weight on. So I end up getting bigger by trying to get smaller, and it's one of those frustrating things because my illness basically requires me to lose weight, and yet the medication I'm on with the illness causes me to put weight on. It's horrible. So yes, there are far worse things than being plump. There aren't many worse things than being 25 stone when you used to be 12. I'm literally double the woman I used to be, and it's awful. Kills your knees. Right, stuck on something. What? Oh, bloody doorway. There we are. Right, so let's do this. Right, we know that there's a guy with a rocket launcher. We just don't know where he is. Yes, unfortunate feedback loop is it, exactly. So I was very interested in the report that exercise alone and diet alone won't necessarily get you to lose weight. Diet, however, is the big factor. And this is across multiple nations, different food groups and all sorts. It's very interesting. You think you're sure I'm not 25 stone? I am. I know this because I got weighed at the GP. On accurate scales, I'm enormous, and it's not good for me. Nice. Which of these guys has got the, there it is. Whoa! Okay. Hey, there he is. That's the guy. No! Fucking hell. I got the guy, and as I was killing him, he shot that thing. Really upsetting. I'm considering talking to my doctor about that weight loss jab that's been going around and doing the rounds. However, I have severe liver damage. I'm borderline on a danger of cirrhosis. So the last thing I need is to make anything affect that. And again, thanks to lupus. It's just one of those things. Weirdly, it hasn't hurt my kidneys as much. It's just gone for my liver straight away. So it's an interesting version, because lupus loves kidneys. Ironic, considering I've never been a fan of them. Kidney beans? They're alright. What the hell just hit me? Punk or black? I've always been more of a goth. And I'm dead again. So yeah, I'm considering the jab. But if there's any possibility that it would further affect my liver due to the excessive amounts of damage I've already got, then not any chance would I go for it. Oh, pink or black? I'm very much a goth. Oh, good God, man. Look at the state of this. And he was right there. He was right there. Why are you so shit? Rocket launcher of crapness. +2 on the crap factor. You know what? Sod it. Let's just run. Let's see if we can get there. Come on. We're running. Run. Black all the way, dude. I saw a red door and I wanna paint it black. I think I got the... I think I got... I got the rocket launcher guy, and someone hit me from behind. This is from the early 2000s. This is from... give me a second. I'll have a look. ...2002. It says 2002. You're 5'10". I am somewhere between 6 foot and 6'2". I used to be 6'2". However, I hurt my back quite badly at university in an accident involving falling down a hill in armour. So now I have severe middle and upper back problems and less height. Damn it! Ah. Not to self. Don't fall down a hill. Yeah, you'd have thought cosplaying as a can of beans would give you some protection, but apparently not. Vicky's 5'1". My goodness. Right. Can I get them? Come on, come on. Turn and come this way. Come on. Come this way. Wingman's 6'1", so there's no signs of stopping. My goodness. You're going to end up with a giant! I don't know why I shouted that. Just seemed appropriate. How the hell am I not hitting these bastard things? It's not... Oh, good grief. No! Bloody hell. The slow movement is atrocious. I don't like slow movement in games. If I can't turn on a sixpence, I don't want to be playing. Because in real life, I can turn on a sixpence. I might be fat, but I'm quite movable. You know? I've got the spinning down. Oh, dear. There we go. Yeah, I saw the photo of you at the wedding. You seemed quite the tall person. Somewhat of the longer leg. Hit them! That's it. Yes, yes. I'm wearing half a ton of powered combat armor. Well, if it's powered, I should be able to turn. Come on, we can do this. The Doom Marine can turn. Why can't Master Chef? Come on, we can do this, we can do this. Come on. Come on, down. Yes. Oh, come on! This... Referee! Bloody Ray! There's no way that's acceptable. Give me that. Right, let's go. Who's there? Who's shooting at me? He is. Nice. Okay, let's do this. If I send you a t-shirt, will I wear it for Dark Souls 2? Well, it'll depend if it's in the wash or not. I don't wear things that have need a wash, you know. But yeah, you know me. It depends on what's on it as well. If it says this place is space to rent or eat at Luigi's or something like that, something that's funny, yeah, sure. If it says please unsubscribe, I might consider not. Right, let's do this. Who's shooting at me? Who's behind me? It's still a flying prick, isn't it? Yeah, the flying prick is still there. Your high school band's drummer was 4'9". Surely the drum kit would be bigger than them. Right, I need to get out of it. I've managed to find a... Here we go. The slogans, note how much of the t-shirt you can see on stream. There, yeah. The top. Right, I've got the rocket launcher off the rocket launcher dude. Yes! There we go. Dark Souls related. Go for it. Let's do this. Right, I've got no health at all. And apparently no shotgun because I accidentally dropped it. There it is. There it is. Whee! Ha 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 ha! Right, let's do this. Okay. Let's do this. We're almost there, guys. All we need to do now is not get swarmed by things so that they destroy our shields and then have someone creep up behind me and smack me in the face. Come on, yeah. Come on, yes. Any more for any more? It needs to be 30 XL, so you can hide all of them. There was another guy with a grenade, with a rocket launcher even, my goodness. Please, dude. Come on. Where's the checkpoint? Checkpoint! Haha! Here we go, we're in. We're in and we like it. Yes, we do. That's weird. Okay. Are we still trying to get back? Yeah, we're still trying to get back to the lower entrance in Canyon B. Which I'm not entirely sure I remember the way to. What was that? Holy crap, something exploded. Oh, that, something... Okay. Something exploded. Who else? It was just the doofus squad, we're alright. But if there's any bigger guys with them, we're a bit screwed, because I've got 1 health. 1 whole point of health. Those enemies looked like they were having a picnic. Yes! On dead bodies. And infecting them so that they could come back to life and shoot me in the face. They're not the nicest of people. They're not people. I've got strands of hair sticking into my face. It's ridiculous. And no more bullets. Oh, bloody hell. Right, turn round. I've got no weapons. Frickin' hell. Give me... Yes! Oh, thank goodness. We've got some shotgun shells. Okay, we're alright now. Right, that'll do. Can I have a weapon? Yes! Okay. XXL women's... Yeah, that's perfectly fine for me. But you really don't need to, dude. Seriously, you don't need to. It's like Jen and I always say, treat yourselves first. Here we go! We're going in! Oh, thank goodness. They can't take us over if we have epilepsy or cancer. Well, I've got a lipoma. Does that count? Well, shit. There goes a numpty. Oh. I'm actually on... Oh, that's why it was a problem. I was almost not on the lift because I was backing off to fight these little shites. It's for the stream. Thank you so much. But I'm serious. You treat yourself first. Always treat yourself first. We don't need stuff. We really don't. I appreciate the gesture, but always treat yourself first, man. Right, here we go. Nope. Nice. Where's the way? Can I get through here? No. Okay. So it wasn't that way. Let's go this way. Come on, we can do this. There we go. Oh, no, 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 no. Stop. stop being a git to me. Go. Who hit me? He did. Okay, as long as I know, I'll get him next time. Do I have to... Oh, for goodness sake. We're gonna do this. We're gonna get through this tonight. It's only a game, so put up a real good fight. Let's shoot him in his stupid face. Boom ba doo ba doo ba doo ba doo ba doo ba doo ba doo. Up. Out the way. There we go. Show me the way to shoot dicks. There we go. He's a bit of a dick, so let's shoot him in his stupid face. He's made of bum farts and lots of other things. There we go. No one over there. Ah, they all followed me this way this time. Jesus Christ. We can do this, we can do this. Boing. Did I land on one of them? Is that what happened? Bouncy, bouncy. We're gonna bouncy on your face. There we go, there we are. Right, let's go. Get him out of the way. How many of these bloody things are under this lift? Holy crap, man. Here we go. Let's get ready to kick butts. Let's get ready to kick butts. Nice. Where's the next ones? There he is. I hate that they can jump and seemingly change direction while jumping. It makes it very difficult for me to work out where I need to shoot them. Not impossible, just very, very difficult. Oh, there we go. Nice, where's the next guy? There's one. Any more for any more? There is another one, I can hear him. There he is. Okay, that did better this time. Okay. Right, guys, let's do this. Let's kick some ass. Let's get ready to kick butts. Let's get ready to kick butts. We have 1 health left, by the way. So it would be nice if we could find some more. Don't think there is any. I remember the film Unbreakable. I went to the cinema to see it. It was, it was alright. Hi Krista, how you doing? Oh, excuse me. You knew a guy in high school had brittle bones. Turned out he traumatized a bully when he kicked a football at him and practically shattered his shin. Bloody hell. Holy crap. Holy crap, man. Oh, yeah. You can imagine that would be a bit of a traumatic experience, to say the least.
Okay, let's take care of the next pulse generator.
Okay, get in. Let's go. Beep, beep. Right. We have a lot of stuff to do and short time to do it. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. We're gonna do what they say can't be done. We've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm stuck now, so let's keep going. Ho, 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 ho. Smokey's got his ears on, it's hard to find your trail. He won't stop until you're put in jail. Did I get him? No, I didn't. Come here, come here. Come here, let me shoot you. Your stupid, smelly face. No, you don't get to run me over like a git. I get to shoot people in the face. That's how it works. If I'm not winning, it's not right. Yeah, right. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. We're gonna do what they say can't be done. Got a long way to go, and a short time to get there. We're eastbound, watch your bandit run. What am I stuck on? I can't even see me. What the hell? Oh, right, okay. How the hell did I get here? Bloody hell. Good grief. Right, let's do this. Come on, get him out of the air. Get him out of the air. It'd be hilarious if they managed to accidentally hit each other with their weapons. But I don't think that's going to happen because that's only me that gets hurt by weapons. Not them. I have managed to get him to set on fire though, so that's good news. Come here. Explode, please. Explode. Thank you. Right, next. There's one. Yep. Come on, we can do this. Turn. See what I mean? These things don't turn if I'm driving them, but they do if the computer's driving them. Which is upsetting me on a fundamental level. That right? Okay. Next. Thought I needed to shoot them in the bum. Well, it does help. And I'm dead. Nope, I'm not. I almost was. Get the other one now. Yeah. Okay. I think that's all the big weapon platforms down. Nope, it's not. There's another one there. Yeah, I think the weapons platforms are down now. So we can go for this. Oh. Shield jackals, I hate them. Come on, come on, come on! Yeah, yep. We can do this, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this. This upsets me on a fundamental level. T-shirt. Absolutely we need that as a t-shirt. Speaking of t-shirt designs, I was drawing a cassette tape this morning. You know, just a thing. I was going to use it for Monday Night Live. Cassette, a disc and a cartridge. Just generic shapes. With retro titles on. Come on, kill this thing. Kill it. I didn't break. Yes! I think it's gone. Okay. Right, I need to get up there. Oh. I probably shouldn't have blown up that flying vehicle then. Right, there's no one in these. When he kicked the ball at him, he was accusing him of faking. Kicked the ball, and I can't even explain the noise. Oh my goodness. He fell and fractured his arm as well. Holy crap. There was a rushed assembly and next. You think? Well, I shouldn't laugh, but bloody hell, man. Right, I don't think I can fly in this thing, can I? Can I? No. Okay. So I'm supposed to be able to get up there, am I? Can I put Zelda on hold? Sure. No problem at all. No problem at all. I'll keep it back for you. Right, we need to find a flying machine. The Magnificent Men probably have one. I think I can find one down here. Checkpoint! Checkpoint! I think it's flying days behind it. I think you're right, man. Get him! Yes, there we go. Right, I need to find a flying machine. Preferably in one piece, but only moderately only moderately broken would be fine. Right. Okay. What was that? Who's shooting at me? Where'd he come from? Ask Clunk from Venture Squadron to invent you a good flying... I don't need a good flying machine, I just need one that can get me up there. I'm pretty sure I don't even need it to get me back down. I just need to go a one-way trip. Jesus Christ. Didn't even see him throw that. Oh, man. I wish the pollen would end. I hate pollen season. It's the worst. My nose is constantly itchy. And everything just gets annoying. My eyes are itchy, my nose is itchy. Everything itches. Like, oof. Pollen season sucks. We can do this, we can do this. We can get round that. We can get round that. And then we can kick some butts. It's cooled down a bit. It has. I mean, I've got the fan on. I've got the neck fan on. But I'm able to actually sit in a room without sweating, which is nice. Itchy pits. Oh, that's got to be the worst. Actually, no. I think itchy groin would be the worst. But itchy underarms is definitely second. Come on. Did I get him? No. There we go. That time I did. All dead? Yes. Right, let's go. Let's see if we can find it. Social services don't recognise brittle bones. No, that sounds about right. There's a flying git. Aha! Shoot him in his stupid face. Right, get him. Come on. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Make him explode, arise. Come back here, you git. Get back here. Stop being a twassock and come... No! Not me! Not me! Yeah, that sounds about right. Brittle Bones gets mistaken for child abuse. It's one of those annoying things because they feel like they have to fear the worst. I'm stuck on something, stuck on something. Yes! Okay, that was good. Right, let's get rid of this one up here. Right, how many others are going to take its place? At least one more. Is there another one up there? Yeah, there is. There we go. Okay. Right, let's do this. Do this. Up we go, up we go. Oh, and turn around. There we go. Right. I couldn't even see what was going on there. No wonder I died. I couldn't see what I was doing. It makes it very difficult to fly when you're just completely covered in... What the hell? How long's that tank been there? Right. Where's the flight? There it is. Right, we've got to deal with these guys. See what I mean? They don't turn on a dime when I'm flying, but He can turn quicker than I can. Come on. Bloody hell. Come on. We can get him. We can get him. We can... Aye. Come on. There. Okay. Right. Yes, you're absolutely right there, Space Chicken. Social services don't see things unless it's too late or they think they can get something from it. That is far too true. Far too true. When I was a counsellor, I had to deal with social services. There was a guy that was always telling me about the problems with them. It was, oh my goodness. So yeah, you'd have to have a chat with them every now and again, saying, well, we are doing our best, counsellor. It's like, I'm sure you are. But that doesn't make it any better for the people that are having the problems. Right, there's a large flying thing. There, it's behind me. Okay, I see it now. No, I don't. Where is it? I know there's a flying enemy because I saw it briefly. See what I mean? These things can fly so much better than I can. Where the hell is it? There. Come on. Right. Yeah, social stuff. Like with everything, some people think that they don't have to do a proper job. And because they're in their certain job. And they, well, obviously we're the good guys, so it's okay. It's like, no. No, it isn't. Jesus Christ. How am I supposed to do this? This is... Oh my goodness. I don't remember it being this bad. Right. Going straight up. Hopefully we'll get there before most of them are actually airborne. Get up, get up, get up, go, 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 go. Yes, 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 yes. Go. Hi Zantek, how you doing? So that method didn't quite work. Let's do what we were doing before and just do the ground-based stuff first. Get rid of the... Oh, well, if you're going to fly in front of me, I'm going to shoot at you. Come on then, you wanted to be first. You pushed in front of the tank. There you go. Right, get out the bloody way. Right, here we go. Tanky tank. To go bang bang. Flickin' hell. Oh, I'm doing okay. Just shooting these gits. And hoping for the best. Bloody hell. Yeah, we're probably going to get a second Disco Duck tonight, aren't we? This is tough. It's not impossible, not by a long shot, but it is tough. I like a challenge, but I prefer not to be repeating the same, like, 5 or 6 seconds of gameplay, you know? I prefer some variety. Yeah, right, got him. Okay, right, there's that done. Right, where is he? There he is. Come here! Turn and shoot. Yes. Ah, we got him! Aha! And other sounds to that effect. We can do this. Oh, yes, we can. Bloody hell! He just flew through us. Amazing. The technology that these aliens have. Phasing through. Another craft. Get over here. Get shot at in the face by me. There's one behind me, isn't there? No, that's a weapon platform. I can deal with it. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Yes. There we go. Right. Okay. There's probably another one. How the hell did I miss that? Hi, Captain Dowd. How are you doing? Am I feeling better? A little bit. Not 100%, but I'm getting there. The t-shirt doesn't fit. Send it to Patrick. Yes, the other Dark Souls fan. We know how much he likes the souls that are dark. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Oh, right. There we go. Okay, I think that's the majority done now. We're getting hit by needler fire, so there is still someone alive. Don't know where though. Genuinely don't know where. Okay. Is this one in better position to fly? Yes. Got partial to beige souls. Oh, posh. I think they're all dead. No, they're not. Oh, for God's sake! Seriously, I was there! I was right there! Oh my goodness, we're going to be here all night! Get settled in, guys, it's going to be a long one. Oh my goodness. Yep, there we go. Immediately. We're going to be here all bloody night at this rate. I wouldn't mind so much, but I just switched into a new ship. It was practically brand new. It wasn't a numpty. They killed me fair and square, man. Oh yeah. Right. They killed me fair and square. Wasn't a numpty. Get over here. Get over here! Yes! Yeah! Right, let's get rid of this one. I've got the Robocop theme in my head from that trial earlier on. He is a robot, he is a cop, he is a robot cop. Where's it got? There it is. Get back here! Actually, sod that. Go down! Go down! I need the other one. Definitely need the other one because I'm almost... Yep. Right, let's get in this one. Get in! Here we go. Beep beep! Don't you try flying into me while I'm flying down here, you little cheesy monster. Where's he gone? Where the hell is he? There he is somewhere. Aha! There he is. Right. Oh, come on! How can I never hit them with that? Oh dear. Right, let's see. Can we not have a checkpoint? This is atrocious. Oh my goodness. Yep, Robocop. Died, still had to go to work. Terrible. Stuck. Shit. Yep. That was a numpty. I accidentally flew into my own big shot. So, let's do this. Oh, yes. It's a great tune. Amazing film. Still works so well as a film. Absolutely love RoboCop. The second and third ones, no. And the less said about the remake, the better, because I still 100% believe in order to get the full story on the remake, you have to have seen the original. It's like a Cliff Notes version. The bits with Samuel L. Jackson just don't work unless you've seen the first film. However, The Running Man looks pretty good as far as redos go, since they're basing it more off the book than the 80s film. I'm not moving as well as I was. This is going to be an issue for us, I think. Press the wrong button there. That was on me. Yes! Okay, let's do this. I can't get out the way quick enough. I need to spend more time, instead of looking at how many shots I'm getting off, start monitoring how long it's been since they shot their big load last. So, using the wrong terms here. Because that's an idea of when I have to start moving more than seeing them actually start to shoot. Might be old new, but go Lionesses! Yeah, damn right. The ladies are doing well. Right, let's do this. The remake has potential. It really does. Far more than that bloody Total Recall remake, which didn't even go to Mars. I'm sorry, guys, but if you're doing Total Recall and you don't go to Mars, then you're not doing the original film as a remake, and you're not doing the book as a remake, because both of them involve aliens. Ridiculous. Three 3-1 on penalties. Nice. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Yeah, no, yeah. Get in there. Yes! Okay. Right, that took longer than I hoped, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, them not going to Mars killed it for me too. Every frickin' time! I'm getting really annoyed with this. It's like we're inching forward on every single step of this game. I'm fighting for every step we have. And you know what the worst part is? When I play this myself, I don't remember it being this hard. I know streaming is a different thing to playing it on your own, because I'm looking at the chat, I'm trying to think of funny things to say, I'm making responses to what you guys are saying and all of that, and we're holding down a conversation, trying to be entertaining as well as play the game. It's a completely different discipline, and I have real, how would I put this, respect for those who make it seem effortless, because it's not effortless. There's a lot of effort into good streaming. But I'd have thought I was better at this than I am here. I basically replay this game once a year, so why am I so bad at it? There we go. Right, we got that there. Okay, we got to go up here now. So yeah, for those who don't know, Total Recall, the book, has aliens in it. Not in the way you might expect seeing the film, but it has aliens in it. So when they said, yeah, we're redoing it, but we're not going to Mars, I was like, well, you're not redoing it then, are you? You're making a film, but it's not Total Recall. And for those who haven't read the story, the original book, I highly recommend it. they're gone. Right, let's do this. Let's get the big stuff out of the way soon. Damn it! Oh, we're getting so close now. We're getting so close. I'm getting up to the top more and more, which is usually an indicator of progress. It's a short book that's about... Yeah, it's basically a short... Well, it's not short, sorry. It's like a novella. It's very surprising. You can read it in a day, maybe two. Depending on how long you've got to read. And it's so good. I won't spoil the ending, but if you do want to see... If you do want to know the ending, there's a YouTube video called What's the Difference? Total Recall. And it's two guys that have read the book and seen the film. And they talk about the differences. It'll explain the end of the book. And also the end of the film. It's brilliant. The book, once you know that ending, you will never forget that ending. Holy crap. There we go. Right, that's down. Okay, let's do this. Oh, man. There's some books that have endings that are something that once you've read it, you'll never forget. The experience is just so strong. And I think that's one of them. Man in the High Castle is a similar experience. What? Bloody hell. Well, we're getting so close there, guys. I'm getting through this tonight. We are getting through this. I'm going to do a reasonably long one. Hey! And see how we get on. Because I'd like to be able to get, if not to the end, then close to the end. Because we've been doing Halo for so long. We haven't had a change in game for quite a while. On most of the nights. So I just want to get through it, you know? I've got an idea. What if I just go straight to the exit, like we need to, and see if we can just get on? Can I do that? Technically, yes, but I did explode. Let's just try that again. If I can get rid of the guy with the fuel rod gun, which is what that green fire is, then perhaps I can make this work. Where's the guy? There he is, right on the edge. Right, he's gone. Yep, there we go. Right, we're in. Hey, hey! Okay, there, we do it. We did it. Come on. Checkpoint, checkpoint, checkpoint. Yes, there we go. Okay, so we didn't need to do all that. We can just run past. Choosing our battles. That's what we're doing. It's not cowardice. I'm just doing... What the frickin' hell is going on here? Holy crap, man. Okay. So that happened. And I'd like it to not happen again. How many of these guys are sitting in this bloody thing? Am I expected to stick my shields into that? I genuinely can't remember now. I think we're supposed to stick our shields into here. Yes, we are. So we've got no shields. We've got to survive for a little bit while it recharges. It takes longer to recharge than normal. Yep, that's not going to work well for us. So, make sure that the area is safe first. That's what we need to do. Where's Doofus? Okay. Is the Doof troop down? No. Still more of them. Come on, we can do this. Oh, now they can get in behind me. That's not a good move. Right. I think the swarm is mostly gone, so let's... There we go. Right. Immediately a guy there.
Overloaded.
Right.
More to go.
Over that. Okay. Bloody hell. Holy crap, man. What am I stuck on? There was something behind me. There was something behind me. Bloody sticky outfits in the architecture. That's what it was. Please tell me there's a health point somewhere around here. Ah. Someone's cat's on Google Maps. That's cool. Have I seen the trailer for Starfleet Academy? I have not. I have to admit, I'm not awfully fond of the idea of Starfleet Academy. I think we need to cut back on the amount of Star Trek shows that are going on all at once. But perhaps that's just me. Right, where do I need to go? Move through the tunnels under Canyon A. Okay. Is this where I need to go? Or is this where I've already been? Checkpoint done. I'm going the right direction. Okay. The tunnels below. Oh, right. Okay. Right. I'm going to make sure that we don't have to worry anymore about this.
Energy readings show her fusion reactors are still powered up.
I'm going to explode. Right, let's do this.
I located the pillar of autumn. She put down 1,200 kilometers upspin. Energy readings show her fusion reactors are still powered up.
I can't move. I got stuck on something. Couldn't turn. Right, we need to go down. We need to go down and just ignore those guys. I was trying to get revenge for all the times that we've been doing stuff, but no, we need to go down here and we need to keep out the way of the majority of these guys. First one's down. There it is. There it is. Okay. Pillar of Autumn systems are still reasonable, so we're going to use the autumn to get out of here. Okay.
One target remaining. Let's take care of the final pulse generator.
Let's go. Let's go. Where did the tank go? Oh, thank goodness it's not in the tunnel. I thought for a second we were going to have to fight a tank in a tunnel. That would have made things a lot harder. There we go. Strange New Worlds and Academy are the only shows left. That's true. That is true. But I don't like the idea of these multiple shows. One at a time. Stop splitting the writing teams. Get the best writing team from both and stick them on one show and make it the best Star Trek you can. That's how you do it. Not multiple shows doing multiple things at once. Which one of them's got the bloody rockets? One of them's got... Bloody hell, I couldn't get out of the way! Oh my goodness. Right, let's go.
I located the pillar of autumn. She put down 1,200 kilometers upspin. Energy readings show her fusion reactors are still powered up. The systems on the pillar of
Let's go. I'm going to ignore the tank and hopefully be able to ignore the other stuff as well.
Or his neural implants to start the fusion core detonation.
Nice. Let's do this. One of them's got a rocket launcher. I don't know where he is. So we're just going to have to be careful. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. Come on, come on. He's there. One of them's over there. Right. Oh, good grief, there's multiples. Okay, this is why. This is why we're having problems. Okay. Okay. Right. I don't think they expected me to be around here in a flying vehicle, but okay. It's good that the space, Strange New Worlds, is about to film its truncated final season, and Academy is filming its second season with no mention of a third on the way. It still upsets me, the way that they go on with this stuff. We all know that the modern Star Trek is being done because of the tax laws that are in Canada at the moment. They can write a huge amount off us in Canadian tax revenues from funds and grants and all of that, and it's a big thing to get people to make stuff in Canada. I get it. So why not take advantage of it and make Star Trek, because people love Star Trek? I get it. But 2 at once of new untested stuff I don't like. Especially when it's being done because they can get the tax write-offs and the extra funding that way, and not because they've got stories that they really, really want to tell. That's what annoys me. And then to just go, oh yeah, and we're going to have a truncated final season. It was going to be 7, but now it's 5. And we're just doing 5s now, even though we were talking about 7s. It upsets me, because I think, well, then you're not doing this for the reasons I'd prefer you to do it for. It's hard to put into words how annoyed I am with it. But I am. Because I want Star Trek to be great. It's been taken back in-house at Paramount. Yeah, I'm not sure that's a good thing either. Have you seen what Paramount's been doing? Cutting the Colbert Show so that Trump won't block their merger. They're not exactly guys with backbones who'll stand on principle. Don't like Paramount right now, let's put it that way. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, 5 is not the new 7. 5 is 5. 7 is the new 7. I want to see 7 seasons. Discovery was cancelled just as it was finding its feet and getting really good. And you know what? If they'd had the proper length of season, like Next Generation and Deep Space Nine and Voyager had, then Discovery would have found its feet in Season 2, like Next Generation did. It really upsets me. Because Discovery had great ideas. That stuff with the totally alien style of language? Fantastic. Chef's kiss. Proper Star Trek. Oh, let's just shoot these guys. And then we get the end of it. I don't think that's right. 10 episodes, 12 episodes, 13 episodes per season. It's not enough. They need to get back to proper long seasons. Give us a little less on the giant, massive space battles that use up a huge amount of the budget for CG. We don't need that. It's Star Trek. Star Trek's not about bang bang space action. We can get Star Wars for that. Which is another reason I didn't like Prodigy. I don't go to watch a Star Trek cartoon to see Star Wars, thank you very much. But maybe that's just me. People seem to like Prodigy. If you do, that's fine. Another one with a bloody rocket launcher. Welcome back, Krista. How you doing? So yeah, I didn't like Prodigy. I didn't like Dar. He's a shit character. I have been to school with too many stupid kids that put bravado in place of actually having a personality. I don't like it. I'm going the wrong way. So yeah, I just didn't like it. Well, it's Star Trek, a weekly soap opera that doesn't have a season as such, but goes out every week like EastEnders of the Curry. It wouldn't work. Star Trek needs to be about the issue of the week and working out morality and stuff like that. Star Trek is a morality play, same as Twilight Zone. I'm doing alright, thanks. And I think they really lost their sight of that in recent years. And all these people, including bloody William Shatner. Like, when did Star Trek get woke? Dude, you were on it. How do you not remember? There were guys with half black and half white faces. It's always been about all this stuff. Don't you remember? Oh dear, they're stupid. It burns sometimes. Oh dear. Shoot him in his stupid gawky face. There we are. Oh dear. So yeah, we could all do with a little less of the online grifters shooting hate out to sell their latest videos and get ad revenue. Come on. What hit me? He did. Where did he come from? Holy crap, man. I'm trying my best here, but I am getting slapped around so hard that anyone would think I was a glutton for it. Come on. Where are you? There he is. Bloody hell. Low battery, great. I love that. I have to say, I love that they've got batteries. The alien weapons run on Duracell. What's with the music? I don't know. It doesn't quite fit the fighting for my life against a horde of alien zombies, does it? It's a bit of an odd choice, music-wise. Where's the aliens? Where's the aliens? There they are. There we go. That's better. Now I can deal with them. I hate that they jump. I really hate that they jump. It makes it so much harder to try and target them. It's really annoying. Oh dear. Come on, we can get through this. We can do this. Is that a health? Please tell me that's a health. It is a health. Okay, my arm is caught on with my bracelet onto the wires. But let's do this. Get back, get back. A new Star Trek audio drama about Khan. Why? Khan's story's told. We saw it. It was perfect as it was. This really annoys me. I'm sorry, guys. It does. It really annoys me. We've had Khan. Show me something new. Khan has become that thing with that Doctor Who does with the Daleks. It's like every big event has to have a frickin' Dalek in it. Show me something new. It's been 60 years. I'm sick of the frickin' Daleks. And if it's not the Daleks, it's the Cybermen. Am I alone in this? Am I alone in this? The galaxy's massive. It's Star Trek. It's Doctor Who. We've got all of time and space. Show me something new that isn't a Nazi in a pepper pot or a genetically engineered git. That's like frickin' hell, guys. Maybe I'm just old. Maybe I'm just old and jaded, but come on. It's an advertisement for a remake of The Naked Gun. Why? Oh my goodness, have you seen the ratings on it? It's getting lambasted. It's getting so lambasted because it's terrible. Oh dear. Right, we have to get up there now. Okay. Nice. Have a quick look around. Right. Big fight over there. We need to be up there. What's over here? Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, what if we go this way? There we go. Yeah, the new Naked Gun does seem like a very bad idea. Someone made a remake of Fame once. It was not a success. Okay, where did these monsters come from if they were running out of... What the frick? Where did they come from? Where did they come from? Where did they go? Where did they come from? Cotton Eye Joe. You didn't even enjoy the Naked Gun, but you see the point. Yeah! It's very difficult to remake what is a classic of the satire genre. Unless you use it as a stepping off point to tell new jokes for a new era about the same source material. Am I through one? You're in multiple chats. I'm not wiring. I am shooting. I'm causing a lot of needs for rewiring, but I'm not actually doing it myself. Now, I could actually see a Naked Gun remake, which is basically a piss take of the police procedural of the past. Like Peter Gunn and all of that, which is why it's the Naked Gun. And also the music of the style that it has. I could see that being quite good. A remake that takes a modern spin on the old source material. Yeah, I could work with that. But what they've done isn't that. What they've done is just odd. They've tried to make a comedy action film that is kind of loosely based on the idea of the Naked Gun. And I don't think that's the direction that's really the best choice. That said, haven't watched it, don't intend to. I'll probably see it when it comes on streaming, like I did with the Miami Vice film and the Sweeney remake when that was out. That'll be how I do it. Alright, let's do this. Let's get these guys and see how it goes. Hopefully none of these guys have a rocket launcher. Just, yeah, keep going, keep going. See if we can get through the big pile of gits. So who's fancying seeing the Fantastic Four? Personally, I'm going to wait until it comes on streaming, because what's the point of having Disney Plus if you don't watch the Marvel films on Disney Plus? That's basically all I've got it for, that and the Star Wars shows. I went to see Superman though. I thought that was a big event one that would benefit from the big screen. I wasn't wrong, it was a damn good thing on the big screen. Oof, loved it. But I'm not sure... Oh, good grief, they've got one with a bloody rocket launcher. And then another one. There's always two, apparently. Always two there must be. A master and an apprentice. Is the way of the Sith. Right. So yes, I went to see the Superman film. Really good. Worked so well on the big screen. Not sure I want to see the Fantastic Four on the big screen. It's just one of those that I think isn't going to benefit as much. Probably will benefit, but not as much. So I can wait for it to come out on the small screen. And then I'll see it there. But it'd be interesting to see how many people are going to go and have a look at it. Superman was fun, especially as a Green Lantern. Oh my goodness, yes. You guys got a treat. Personally, for me, Mr. Terrific absolutely stole the show. Oh, I don't need your help. Goddamn Mr. Terrific. It's like, dude, that was so good. Oh, I enjoyed that. Due to streaming services, will cinemas survive the next 20 years, especially with films being so bad? No. Guarantee they won't unless something major happens. I wouldn't be surprised if Netflix start increasing the amount of cinemas that they have, and Amazon and Disney start doing the same thing, and they start streaming their stuff at cinemas. Like the latest big budget episode of the new Star Wars show. Well, you could watch it at home, or you could go to the cinema and see episodes 1 and 2 back to back in your local big screen. You know, the same way that they did the anniversary episodes of Doctor Who like that, and made it like an event thing. I could see that working out very nicely. And quite profitably as well. It also means that technically, if you produce them as parts 1 and parts 2 as a made-for-TV film, then they count due to the release at the cinema for the Oscars. So I could see that happening. The bits that you've loved were the bits where they lean at Guy Gardner being a bit of a prick. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Making those giant green middle fingers was hilarious. That was so good. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Although I was a little disappointed that I basically had the cinema to myself. Yes! He flips the tank with a giant middle finger. That's what I'm on about. I didn't want to put spoilers out for anyone who hasn't seen it, but yeah. That was so good. Me and the 6 people that were in the cinema with me at the time, we chuckled. And that was a big, very telling thing. You're saying, people are saying, will cinemas last? And I'm saying, no. No. I saw Superman. Hey, don't worry about it, man. It's just a minor thing. I saw Superman the day after it came out. No, was it the day after? No, it was the day it came out. It was it had been a midnight showing, so a lot of people would have gone to that. But I was seeing that the day that it came out, there were 6 people in the cinema with me. And that was it. Whole cinema, 6 people. Multiple showings that day, so maybe there were better showings later on, but 6 people in the cinema to see the big film. Cinemas are not going to last. Guarantee it. You can't turn a profit on 7 people in a room. No way. Not unless everyone's paying 50 quid for a ticket. So, yeah, as much as I love the experience of seeing the big event film on the big screen, there's no way cinemas are lasting. No way. But if they're just there as like an event thing, and you can go there if you want to, or do the streaming thing at home, then perhaps it'll work. People went to the cinema to see Minecraft purely to act like a dick. Yeah, they weren't there to see Minecraft. They were there to be bellends. And it's just atrocious. Every single person that acted like that should be banned for life. I mean this, for life. I don't care that they were 12. Banned for life from the cinema. Forever. Simple as that. You should not be allowed to ruin other people's experiences like that. Running around being a dickhead just to be a dick. I genuinely don't get it. Alright, let's see if I can get through these guys. One of them's got a... He's still there. He's over there. He's over there. One of them's got the thingamajig. Oh, have I got him yet? No, he's still up. He's still up, isn't he? Holy shit. I'm going to end up exploding at this rate. Come on, get him, get him, get him. Maybe big chains will close and more specialist cinemas, like Curzon and independent cinemas, may survive. I'm not sure how, because I know this is true with Disney. I think it's true with some of the other big retailers as well for films. The vast majority of your ticket price goes to the filmmaker, not to the cinema itself. So from the $9.99 that my ticket cost, 7 of that went to Warner Brothers. My cinema can't last on £3. Well, $2.99. Sorry, can't. That's why I always pick up the food and drink at the place, because they can't last. That's the only way they're getting any money. Curzon shows more arty-farty like ballet and art film. All cinemas do that now. I could go down to the Cineworld or View or whatever it is down the road from my house and see the latest from the National Opera House. You see the ballet and all sorts. You can just go to the cinema and see whatever's on in the West End because it's streaming there. They all do it now, and it's a great thing. Well, I say they all do it. All the ones I've ever seen these days do that, and it's a lovely experience if you're into that. Personally, I like the idea of going to see the Nutcracker at Christmas. That's always a good one. Love the Nutcracker. It's a great ballet. A little bit too long for most people. It is almost a 3-hour children's thing. I don't know many children these days that'll sit still for 3 frickin' hours. Oh, standards have definitely changed. My mum was devastated at Christmas last year. Well, not devastated. Upset. Because she thought she was going to see the Nutcracker. She loved watching it as well. Me and her loved it. I want to say it was both of our favourites, but I can't say for sure that it was. So she bought tickets, but she'd got the dates wrong. So they weren't seeing the Nutcracker at Christmas. They were seeing Swan Lake, which is a damn good ballet. But it ain't the Nutcracker. They enjoyed it though, which is the main thing. Absolutely loved it. And the kids did too when they went with them. So that's a good thing. Oh, I miss her. I miss her so much, man. Right, dead. Can't get out. A simple fact: you just can't get out of the way in the sun. Yeah, can't. A lot of kids can't pry themselves away long enough to watch an entire film, especially not the long films we have now. A 90-minute film, yeah, majority could probably do that. 2.5 hours to 3 hours for a film, not a bloody chance. Because sitting and watching things with a staying power is a learned trait. We are a hunter-predator species. We're not built for sitting around and waiting. We're built for brief stints of action and a chase and a fight. None of which should be going on for 2.5 to 3 hours of sitting in one place. We're not that kind of species. You want that? We can learn it. We can absolutely learn it. Very good at adapting as a species, but that's not what we're built for. So naturally, kids who haven't learnt that yet will have their worst time. It's just how it is. That's how we are as a creature. So yeah, I have no problem with the idea of kids adapting to that, because you've got to learn sometime. But you can't expect them to just sit there for 3 hours without an intermission. Remember intermissions? I remember them in 80s films. There weren't many. They were starting to phase them out, but I do remember them. The reason for phasing out being if you put a film down a little bit to 90 minutes and cut out the intermission, well, you can sell more tickets because you can show more showings. That's what it was about. That's absolutely what it was about. Right, let's see if we can do this. Let's get through this. Hey, the business of cinemas, that's what we're talking about today. While playing a game about an unstoppable killing machine on a distant planet fighting aliens, there are adults that struggle because they've never had to learn. that's the thing. If you haven't had to learn, you won't know. And we've adapted so much to, oh, little Johnny has special needs. No, little Johnny doesn't necessarily have special needs. You just haven't taught little Johnny what he needs to know to survive in our society. That's not little Johnny's fault. That's your fault, Mrs. Big Johnny. And Mr. Big Johnny. I blame the parents for a lot of stuff in general. Like, yeah, okay, some kids do have special needs, and that's not their fault. We'll adapt to them. But some are just kids that have been brought up wrong. And I don't think it's bad to say that. I really don't. I don't think it's bad to point out that not everyone needs special adaptations. Some people just need to be taught properly. Most kids and adults these days have a syndrome. Yeah, but it's not the syndrome that they say they've got. It's I've always been given special treatment for being a big special boy, or a big special girl, or a big special smelly butt face. I've always had my particular refusal to behave catered for, that kind of thing. Oh, I was getting in the right position. And it's not right. It does no one any good. And I say that as someone that probably deserved a few more slaps than I got as a kid. Because although, yes, I'm very smart, and yes, I can adapt pretty damn quick to things, my teachers weren't always entirely sure of what I was doing. Because I got very good at hiding in the corner and just adapting. But yeah, I don't think I'm wrong in saying that some people needed to be told no more. I'd love for Charlie to sit for several hours. He really struggles. He's very fidgety. I'm not saying every kid is someone that is the way they are because of problems with the parents. That's not what I'm saying. Some kids do have issues. We all know that they do. And some kids were just not parented properly. And it's time we acknowledge both. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to blame anyone, not trying to say anyone's right or wrong. I'm just saying that it's time we as a society actually acknowledge stuff. High chances ADHD. There's a lot more of it around than people wanted to admit, especially back in my day. You've got to laugh at the people that say, "Oh, autism wasn't a thing when I was young." Yes, it was. You used to bully the autistic kid. We know you did. You just called them different. They were still there. They still had the condition, even if you didn't recognize it. Oh dear. I'm not trying to be nasty to anyone. Let's put it that way. I hope that's coming across. I genuinely think that some people need help, and that some people need to be sat down and told that they're not special. They just need to learn to cope. And perhaps we as a society need to rethink things. It comes back to the yeah. Autism is a thing. It's definitely a thing. It's absolutely a thing. Since I started streaming, I have met more autistic people than you would ever believe existed. And you know what? Many of them are my age. So all the people that say, "Oh, it wasn't a thing when I was a kid," like, well, I was a kid at the same time you were a kid, and yes, it was. It very, very much was. Or the one that I loved. Of course autism's a thing. You don't think your granddad had a loft full of trains and no social skills just because he was a bit weird. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Aye. There we go, right. One of the big ones is down, one of the big ones is down. Keep going, keep going. or the one that I personally love. Like, all these people saying, "Oh, autism's a modern thing. It's not real. You didn't see any autistic people in the Middle Ages." It's like, really? There's a set of books over there, a 7-volume treatise on ferns. You think that was done by a neurotypical person? Bullied and labelled an R word at school. Yeah. Yes, if you're... how did you get a degree? Well, yeah. Hi, Colin. How you doing? You've come in at a time when we're taking the piss out of the type of people who say autism doesn't exist, while also discussing whether some people who act like they're some super special snowflake really just need to be told to get on with it and leave the rest of people alone and to learn to share and adapt, basically. Right. Oh, bloody hell, what are the... Oh, good grief. No. We're getting screwed. We're getting screwed. Right. We can do this. We've almost got there now. The second wave is here. And we're getting through. But yeah, I hope no one thinks that I'm trying to be horrible to people. Like, I'm not. I'm just saying that while we do have to adapt for people that have genuine needs, those who just never learned to behave because they were not told no enough aren't those that need to be need to have special adaptations. They're not special, they're just vain, basically. Come on, we can do this, I wish I could remember the comedian that did this. There's an American comedian about vaccines and autism, and it's a brilliant thing. I mean, we've had vaccines since the 50s. It's been longer, but we've had vaccines since the 50s on a wide scale. If they caused autism, America would have more trains. I thought that was just like perfect. It's like, yes, that is it. There would be more trains. Oh dear. Come on. Oh no, don't knock me out. Oh, I was busy shooting people in the face. Don't knock me out of the thing. Nice, hit him. There we go. Smack him with the thing until it cools down, then shoot him again. There we go. You better not be shooting a rocket launcher at me. I want those rockets. Bloody hell. You're into dinosaurs, space and gaming. Hey, if I could game with dinosaurs in space, I would do it. I am 100% there. My goodness, I would do that. You literally have two friends. I have a weird issue with friends. Because, as a kid, growing up as someone... I'm not autistic, but I do have a mental illness. I'm bipolar. Always was. As you might expect, because it's not something that develops, it's something that's there. If I could game with dinosaurs in space, I'd do it. T-shirt, absolutely. Definitely need that. But yeah, so I'm bipolar. Always seemed a bit weird as a kid, as you might imagine. So, tended to get shunned a lot. And it didn't help that I was also trans. So, I always came across as a bit different to the other kids, shall we say. So, didn't learn to socialise until much later. Although I hung around with kids, I wouldn't have called them friends. Fair weather friends, perhaps. So I understand the thing about not having many friends. It's just... So what I'm trying to say is the autistic community are not alone in that one. And I 100% understand. So, do I have friends now? I'd like to think I do. But I don't know, because I can't tell. Not because I'm the type of person who doesn't understand the social structure, but just because I have very little to compare it with, you know? I don't hang out with anyone from school. because of the few people that I still am in contact with from school, one of them is my sister. That doesn't count. Like, she's family. She has to like me. And one of them doesn't come out much because he had a very bad issue and now can't. No, it's not my story to tell, so I won't go into it. But yeah, so I don't know if I have friends. It's very difficult to make friends as an adult anyway. That's always been an issue for centuries. So I don't know if I have them. I know people that I'd be happy to hang around with, but because I don't have that childhood experience, I can't say for sure. And that's one of the nice things about growing up different in a fucking village. Where all difference is something that can and possibly will get you either killed or very badly hurt. And that's not hyperbole. Having an entire gang of kids try to beat the shit out of you all at once as a competition to see who could do the most damage is something that sticks with a person. Right. Why are all these corpses floating? Are they trying to show dominance? It's not working. Socializing as a child was difficult, being the foreign kid with the funny accent. Yeah, I can imagine that wasn't very nice. Let's see if some folk dying. Tend to not get close to folk that won't try anymore because of that. Oh, hi Mella, how you doing, man? You learned to fight back, and lots of bones got broken when I did. Oh yeah, I can fight. Hell, I grew up gay and mentally ill in a village. I know how to fight. Don't worry about it. I'm from the 80s. But the point is that we shouldn't have had to. But that's just life, isn't it? So how do you know if you're friends with people? Do you ask them? Genuine question. Do you ask them? Because it seems a bit weird to ask. Feels wrong. Feels off. Oh, good grief. Bloody things won't stay down. You're approved for being from the 80s. Don't worry, I'm from the 80s. I like that. Yes. So I just don't know. Seriously, if you want advice on friends, don't come to someone who has no idea if they've got any. I have chat groups with people from various industries. We all share jokes and meet up when we go to events. And some of them have been to my house and have had dinner at my table. But yeah, you want that? I'll see what I can do. I've got to do a new merch drive because, oh shit, man. I've got to make some more t-shirts and print some books and stuff because Jen's $20 patrons need stuff to be sent out to them. And I'm running out of things to send. So I'll see what I can do. I'll see if I can make some kind of very neon 80s style font. Friends usually ask you out to places. Oh, then no. No friends. No, that's not entirely true. I did get invited to an event over the weekend. Couldn't go. So maybe I do. This is the thing. I am not being humorous here. I'm not trying to play it up for effect. I genuinely do not know. Because I don't have much to compare it with. I had some people that would hang out with me if there was no one else around, or would come round because I had the best computer and some board games they wanted to play, that kind of thing. That's the level that I was at the time. I just don't know. The same people would occasionally just wave at me from the window and then go off if I came round to call on them, and then go back to what they were doing and ignore me. So I don't count them as friends because I don't think that's what friends do. But I don't know. And I hate that it sounds like, oh, pity me and all of that, but that's not what I'm trying to say at all. But it's like, I have stuff that I can compare to, kind of, but I don't think it's what friends do. I think it's just what gits do that happen to be around, you know? Oh, for God's sake. How can the bloody tank get out the way of my shots like that? How is a tank dodging me like that? This is upsetting me. Ridiculous. Made a good friend from a photography group. Often asks me if I'm off out shooting and then we plan on going somewhere. That sounds nice. That sounds great. I like that. People need more of that in life, I think. Definitely need more of that. Friends are people that you miss when they're not around. Ah. Is it bad to say I'm so used to working on my own that I don't miss people? Like, I miss Jen. I want to know what she's doing because she's my wife. But I'm perfectly capable of spending 24 or 48 hours just doing my own thing. Drawing comics, or designing a t-shirt, or editing a video, or watching the TV, or playing a game. There's nothing wrong with being an introvert. Oh, good. We're going to get a Disco Duck by then tonight. This is a tough game on heroic mode. This is tough. I hope you're feeling better now, PN. I really do. Saw Motorhead before Lemmy's passing. Everyone's checking out. It's terrible. The guy who created the Elder Scrolls, he's gone. Ozzy's gone. Hulk Hogan's gone. It's like all the big names are leaving, and we don't have anyone to fill the gap. It feels like culture stopped for quite a while, and what we have now is the occasional person who's going to hang around, the occasional proper celebrity, and a lot of vapid nobodies that are here for 5 minutes of fame. We've got very few icons left. Think about people dying, is that there are new people being born, then they come along, people do new things. Who's head of Aisling B 20 years ago? I don't know who Aisling B is. That is how you pronounce it, isn't it? It's Aisling. Still icons on your start menu. Oh, well, that's alright then. That's okay. As long as there are still icons on the start menu, we're okay. Although the start menu has been absolutely screwed in the latest version of Windows. Isn't it in 2 different places now? Aisling. Yeah, isn't that what I was saying? I thought what I was saying. Maybe I was saying something else. I don't know who they are now, let alone 20 years ago. Every bloody time I get stuck on something and then shot, it's bloody annoying. Hi Patrick, how you doing? Aisling. Oh, right, it's Aisling. Right, I get it, okay. Ay, 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 there you go. Oh, stop using up all the rockets, I need those. Bloody Rocket Man. Rocket Man. You had a sleeping spell. Alright. Well, welcome back. I'm going to do something that I haven't done for a while and turn around and go away. I've just realised there might be more rockets. Yes! Okay, let's do this. Can I have a rocket, please? Yes, I can. Ha ha ha! How the turns have tabled! Can I have any more? No? Okay. Okay. Let's do... Oops. Don't drive into the rocks. We need the thing in as close to one piece as we can. Alright, let's do this. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Yes, 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 yes. Come on, come on, come on. I have to admit, the only reason I know how to spell, pronounce Aisling, or Aisling, as it is, sorry, is because of Frontier. Frontier Developments and Elite Dangerous. One of the members of the Imperial family on Elite Dangerous is called Ashleen. I still pronounced it wrong, haven't I? Ashling. Right, which one of these has got the rocket launcher? That one. I should stream Elite Dangerous one night. I think the computer could handle it now. That would be an interesting streaming evening. Welcome as I go space trucking. If that thing dodges, I'll be very upset. Did I get it? No! It's still in one piece! How? Bloody thing. Can I get it on Xbox One? I can. I have it on Xbox One. I also have it on Mac. Come on. Yes! Right, we got one of them. Stream Rick Dangerous instead. Dangerous! Alright. 2 rounds for rocket launcher. I've got 6 left. Could do Jurassic World Evolution. Oof. Take care, Krista. Have a great week, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for coming along. Nice. Oh my goodness. Rick Dangerous would equal several Disco Ducks. Oh yes. Nice. Hopefully that's it. Kind of. And... yes! Okay. LA Noire is a hell of a game. I'll grant you that. Okay, we're getting somewhere now. Right, where's the... So check this out. What? Did I just... what the hell did... What did I hit? A tree? Did I just get my rocket deflected by a freaking tree branch? That's terrible. That's atrocious. Emperor Atrocious of the Atrocians. Nice, let's try and get these guys. Hopefully none of these have the... we should move Dark Souls to Saturday. I've actually considered having the Saturday stream as a extended stream and moving live game coding to there, on the grounds that if we did an extended stream we might actually get through the bloody game. Because coding takes longer, you know? So that is one of my considerations. I don't know yet. We'll see. Although apparently, given that the average for someone like Pirate Software, when he's doing a game coding session, his average is 15 minutes of code, whereas I was doing closer to an hour and a half to 2 hours. So perhaps he would stream for longer, but do about 15 minutes. So perhaps I'm actually alright. You've got a black fingernail in tribute to Ozzy. What? Your finger's broken? Alright, let's see if I can get this just... What are these around? You think I'm more fun? Well, thank you. Definitely need to return to live coding. That was fun. Group created. Yeah, I love the live coding. I can't wait until we start doing the MMO, because that's going to be amazing. as a learning experience on its own, it's going to be amazing. Alright. We've got some issues here. Some definite issues. I can't get to that thing very easily, so we're going to use this. Please tell me it's gone. Yes! Finally! You've missed the bucket of hot fat. Yes! I genuinely don't do my fingernails because they fall apart. Because of the amount of model making I do, they get bent and slightly cut and things like that when I'm doing various bits of art and crafts. So I tend not to paint them and just keep them as short as I can, so that way there's less chance of them breaking horribly. Goodness, come on. How many of these guys are still alive? This is ridiculous. I've got 2 hunters to go, so that's going to take a... Damn it! We're now going to do the whole thing again. This is ridiculous. Stan was having people's social media monitored in light of the epic migrant hotel protest. Doesn't surprise me. Does not surprise me. It's actually shocking how little the regulation... what is it? The Legislative and Regulatory Reform Act, I believe it was called, from the Blair and Brown years, how often that wasn't used. Because it gave a lot of abilities regarding monitoring and prevention of various bits of this, that and the other. Starmer's not a good... I loved the description Jimmy Carr had for him. Which was every time he sees him he thinks, there's an Asda in the Midlands that's missing a manager. I love that description of him. The problem that I have, and this is a major issue with politicians these days, is that there isn't a good one. Simple as. I can't point to a single politician in Parliament that would, if they got to be leader or Prime Minister, would make me think, yes, now we're on the right track. Not a single one of them. And there's 600 of these pricks, and I can't think of a single one. That can't be a good sign for a country, can it? Pretty sure that's not a good sign for a country if you can't think of one leader that's actually worth getting your hopes up over. Where did I leave the oh, it's over there. Why not stand? No one will vote for me. That's why I won't stand. Costs £500 to stand. I am not a member of the party. I was a member of the Labour Party because I got drunk at university and joined up. This is not a joke. This is what actually happened. I'd been partaking in the student lounge, and the lady on the stand for the Labour Party was not just attractive but also quite convincing. So so I joined up, and then after I went to one meeting I left. But technically I was a member of the Labour Party because I got drunk and joined. And then Blair was saying the right things, so I thought, right, okay, let's give him a try. And then he wasn't saying the right thing, so I thought, right, time for him to go. And Cameron was saying the right things, so I thought I'd give him a try. Boris was saying some of the right things, not entirely, but some of them, so I gave them a try. And then who since then? No one. It's just ridiculous. I mean, I've met several of them. Personally, I've got photos with Theresa May and Liz Truss. Met Boris a couple of times, don't have a photo with him. Met Cameron a couple of times, don't have a photo with him. But I am on a news programme when he was in Manchester. I am in the audience with him at that. So there's proof I've met him. And there were a couple of backbenchers in the Parliament before last, which I thought might have a good head on them, but they're not in politics now, or if they are, they're not in power. And that's the problem we have. You went to the same high school as Liz Truss. Cool. I don't have any faith in the people from any party. They're all as bad as each other. So, who do I vote for? Genuine question. I'll look at the manifestos, but I don't trust any of them. And we're out. It's going to be a big problem. Poor me with Liz. Oh, sorry. Retro Rambles, poor him with Liz. You know what the worst part of all that is? I can't vote Reform. Have you seen the shit that they're pulling? They're trying to ban books. No group that bans books is worth your time. If they're telling you that you can't read something, frickin' read that thing. Go and get 5 copies and pass them out to your friends. If someone tells you you can't read something, you need to frickin' read it. So, yeah, they're trying to ban books. So, fuck them. Seriously, there is no excuse for banning books. I don't care what it says. I don't care what's in it. If you tell someone that they can't have it, they're going to want it more. So what are you doing? Advertising for this book? Because that's what's going to happen. All those protests with Salman Rushdie coming out of hiding. You know what I did? I went out and bought a copy of the Satanic Verses. I haven't read it, but I've got it. Ridiculous. Couldn't vote for Reform. Too much like Trump's lot. Yeah, because they're the same sort of mentality. They think that if they say things that you like, you won't look too hard into what they actually like. They don't like what we want. But they'll say things that on the surface, when you haven't really thought about it, but gone for your gut, you think, yeah, maybe they've got their head on right. They haven't. They're as bad as everyone else. They're telling you things that you think might be what you want to hear, so that they can hide what they're actually doing. Hi Gurphy, how you doing? There isn't a good alternative in this country. I wish there was. I really wish there was. But there isn't. Don't vote for people because you think that they're good. Vote for them because you assess that they're less likely to abuse the power or make it easier for their successors to abuse the power. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Don't vote for someone because you think they'd be good mates with you down the pub. Never vote for someone who is saying the things that you like. This is one thing that I remember saying this to Craig Iron Horse when we were having a chat one time. That I said a load of stuff on this channel that got a few people at one point to suggest that I would make a good Prime Minister. And that is the scariest thing I have ever had someone say to me. Not because I don't think I could do the job, compared to the people that we've had for a while now, probably do it okay, but because they had no idea what my policies would actually be. All that had happened is I'd said a few things that they agreed with, so they wanted me to be Prime Minister. That's terrifying. Someone that you hang around with and like the occasional comment from is not an indication that they're a good leader. Absolutely not a good indication. I could be an absolute prick. You don't know that. And it's like what I've said about some other things on on YouTube, you don't know the YouTuber. You think you do, because you spend a lot of time talking with them. But what you actually know is how they present themselves when the camera's on. That's what you actually know. You know what they act like when they know there's consequences. You don't know what they'd act like when there's not. And that's why there's ended up with so many of them that turned out to be wrong uns for various reasons. And everyone went, oh, we never saw it coming, they were so nice. Yeah, there was a camera on them. They knew there was a camera on them. They had to be nice. What happens when the camera's off? That's a different matter. Always be wary of people, especially people you think you know because you've been watching them on TV. Because you don't know them. You know what they've let you see. Absolutely. You know what they've allowed you to see of them. Very different thing. Gruffy says Reform have got the next general election in the bag if things stay the same as now. Yeah, they probably have. Absolutely, they very likely have. Because no one's going to trust the Tories, because they've made a mess. No one's going to trust Labour, because they've made a mess. And that's it. And that's exactly what's going on in this world now. We have got the best of a bad bunch as our option. Zantek says if you want your party to get in, get out and vote. Yeah, that's the problem, Zantek. I don't have a party anymore. I don't have a party. Simple as. I used to. But they've been chasing the populist vote. So I don't have a party. Can't vote for the Lib Dems because they're anti-Brexit still. And as far as I'm concerned, that means that they will be the worst possible choice for making sure that we get a good deal out of anything. Can't vote Reform because they are anti-LGBT and anti-trans. And I know this because the first thing that some of them did down in Kent when they got in was ban LGBT books. Can't vote for Labour because, well, look at them. And I can't vote for Conservatives because look at them. So who do I vote for? Seriously. That is my situation. Every single one of them's got a major downside. So who do I go for? A minority party? Won't change anything. That, James, is exactly what happened last time. I didn't vote for a party last time. I voted for someone I knew who was standing for Parliament. They happened to be in a party. They were a Conservative. But I happened to know them, and I knew that she would do a decent job if she got in. So that's who I voted for. But she won't be standing next time. Because where I live, it's very much a case that this is where you start to test people out if you're in the Tories. It's like a paper candidacy thing. So, my friend won't be standing next time. Hey, I just called someone a friend. That's interesting. I suppose I do have friends. Although, do I these days? Because, well, the Tories, after the last farce, have you seen what they've been doing in Bolton? Ridiculous. Supporting anti-trans rhetoric and anti-trans legislation. So, do I have friends in that party? I don't think so. But yeah, she won't be available to vote for. Simple as. So who do I vote for? Don't know. And I'm not alone in that. There's a lot of us. And we're all wondering because we have no good options. It's unsafe that any politician has the power to ban books. Yes! Or the power to even acquire that power. I 100% agree. Absolutely. We're supposed to live in a freedom-loving place. In a place that upholds freedom. And yet, we have people out there who will ban books. and ban films and ban this, that, and the other. The drop of a hat, usually, because of some sort of campaign. Right, I'm just going to try and get... Bloody thing moves. Shit. I don't think we're getting through this bit. It's... Holy crap, we've had 72 deaths tonight. Used to be considered racist to be proud of being British. Anyone who tells you that being proud of where you come from is racist is trying to sell something. And usually what they're trying to sell is a dictatorship by the back door. Be proud of where you're from. Perfectly fine. Be proud of where you're from. Don't say that you're better than other people, because you're not. No one is. But be proud of being British if you're British. And if you're not and you want to become British and be proud of it. Nothing wrong with that. Anyone who tells you that you should be ashamed or you should stop saying that because it's racist or whatever is trying to push an agenda. And they should be fought. You're proud to be English? Then be proud to be English. As long as you don't think you're better than anyone else, be proud of where you're from. There is no problem about that. No other country would allow people to tell you that you're racist for liking the country you're born in. You're supposed to like where you live. If you don't, then what's the point? Incredibly proud of being British. Let no one talk down to you or gaslight you. Abso-frickin-lutely. This nation has done a huge amount for the world. We should be proud of that. We've done some bad things. We should hope to never do them again. And take account of that. But we should be proud of the good that we've done. Right, let's see if I can get these tanks this time. Right, that one's not moving, so... Oh, for God's sake, look at that! The second I shoot, and it somehow manages to pivot out the bloody way. Being proud of your nation is not a bad thing. Are Indians, Jamaicans, Barbadians racist for liking their cricket teams? Absolutely not. Exactly. Anyone who tells you that you're racist for liking Britain is an idiot, trying to push the politics of this division so that they can hit someone up for something else. There's always an agenda behind it. There's always an agenda behind people telling you not to like where you're from. Because if they can put you down and make you feel ashamed of yourself just for being who you are, they can make you more likely to buy whatever else they're trying to sell. And that's what it comes down to. There's so many people out there that happily try and make you feel bad about yourself so that they can make sure that you won't stand up against them when they do what they're actually there to do. It's always the same way. At least Corbyn was honest. You got what he was saying. I'll grant him that. The guy was an absolute menace to the fabric of our society. What he wanted would be wrong for everyone. But he didn't try to hide it. Except the anti-Semitism. He did try to hide that. I was not a fan of Corbyn. Not a pleasant guy. I read his biography. That Dangerous Hero book. I read that. What a feckless git. Holy crap. He does not come across well in that book, let's put it that way. The anti-Semitism thing was not bollocks. Absolutely it was not. I have a lot of Jewish friends, and every single one of them was bloody terrified of him and his ilk. That anti-Semitism thing was real, and we're still feeling the effects of it. Damn it! How about an actual Jewish person disagreeing with you? You can disagree all you like. But I'm going to go with the evidence of my own eyes and ears. You can go with the evidence of yours. We're allowed to disagree. But I think that the anti-Semitism thing was real. If you disagree, that's fine. We can still be friends. We can still agree to disagree. And that's perfectly fine. But, you know, I'm going to go with what I saw, what I heard, what my friends told me, who are Jewish, and that's just it. That's how it is. Where everyone has different experiences and takes away different things from it. It's perfectly fine. We can agree that our interpretations don't line up. That's perfectly fine. You don't know a single Jew who thinks it was anti-Semitic. Are you from... Griffey, I don't think you're from Manchester, are you? I don't think you're from around Manchester. Because, there was a lot of it here. Stoke, yeah. Yet it seems that calling out Israel for the crap in Gaza is anti-Semitic. Yeah, okay. Let's get into that. I'm going to bring up the main screen so that we can get a... so you know that I'm talking straight from the heart. It's not right to say that all Jews are killing Palestinians. That would be anti-Semitic, because they're not all. It's okay to say that Israel's government is doing bad things in Palestine and Gaza. All of that. Perfectly fine. Like, you can't say these people are horrible terrorists who murdered a lot of people and parachuted into a music festival, took hostages and killed a load of people, so we're going to go and blow up some buildings that families live in. You can't do that. Israel, in the way that they're doing that war, are wrong. Fundamentally wrong. I fully believe that. And Hamas are still wrong as well. Here's the thing. We, as Brits, have a lot of experience with dealing with terrorists. We had an entire civil war, and the Troubles, as they call them now, that was a civil war, two parts of the same country fighting each other for a political reason about governance. That's a civil war. You can talk about it however you want, but it's a bloody civil war. We fought a civil war that involved terrorism. What we didn't do is go in and level blocks of flats. You go in, surgical strike, you get the people that are causing the problem, and you try to make sure, as much as you are humanly possible, you try to make sure that you don't hurt civilians, because they are not your enemy. I don't care for all of this bullshit that we see on the internet these days. Seriously, all this stuff, you're either with Israel or you're against them, or you're with Palestine or you're against them. No, it's not black and white. You can say that both sides have done bad things. When did we lose nuance as a society? When did that happen? You can't just go in and say they did bad things, so we're going to level buildings, we're going to shoot hospitals, we're going to blow up this, that, and the other, and we're going to only give out food aid in military-controlled areas, which almost always ends up with people getting shot. That if they're always getting shot, stop bloody doing it. It's obviously not working. Try something else. This is just stuff that should be said. But at the same time, you have to deal with the terrorists. You have to, because they're going to keep being terrorists if you don't. So, perhaps there might need a change in leadership in Israel to people who aren't fucking mental. Because at the moment, they do seem to be. And this is why not voting is totally valid. Yeah. Yeah. If you feel disenfranchised, going in and spoiling your ballot is actually all right. I'll tell you one thing, as someone who has seen this happen, if you go in and spoil your ballot, every single candidate on that ballot gets to see what you did. I had one which will live with me forever. No joke. I had won at my last election, the one I lost. That will live with me forever. Because the guy came in and wrote, "Fuck the lot of you, you're all as bad as each other." And every single one of us, all 5 or 6 candidates, can't remember how many there were, we stood around a table and we saw that ballot and we all went, "Yeah, fair enough." They assassinated the last one that wasn't mental. Yeah. The world is a dangerous place right now. James says the problem is that politicians have an incentive to trade off an arbitrary large amount of harm to people who can't vote them out of office for an arbitrarily small amount to benefit those who can. Yeah. And I fully believe that is why Labour thought it was okay for them and it would be safe for them to cut the winter fuel allowance for pensioners. I genuinely think that. Because which side do most pensioners vote for? It's not Labour, it's the Tories. As people get older and acquire more wealth, they usually go more Conservative. That's just how the voting patterns have worked. So Labour thought it was safe to go after Granny because Granny wouldn't vote in Labour. But it's not, because everyone knows a Granny, and everyone would like their Granny not to freeze during winter. Let's get back to the... Again, it's gone for my desk. You know what? I'm going to get rid of desk view. Right,
I'd like to give a big shout out.
That was the outro. Where's my monitor? There it is. Right, we don't have desk view now. So if I go to 717... Yeah, now it's working. Okay, there we go. Right, desk view's gone. Oh, dear. Ridiculous. Right, let's do this. Right, where am I? Do I have... Yes, I have. Okay. Oh. So let's do this. But yeah, everyone should be able to say that there's someone they can vote for that represents them. And we don't have that. And by represent, I mean, they don't have to 100% agree, but at least feel safe with, you know? Like they follow most of your views. Or you're pretty sure they won't try and get you dead. That would be nice, wouldn't it? People that... Let's go for the live chat there, sorry. Sorry for bringing some subjects up. Zantek, don't worry about it. And let's face it, if I get cancelled over anything I've said tonight, I'll be surprised because I'm basically saying what most people would agree with, I'd hope. Because, well... I'm not calling for anyone's eradication. I'm saying that people should be able to live without getting bombed out of their houses. And I'm not going to say, hey, I'm spitting truth here, too hot for you, or anything like that. I'm trying to preach the ideas of tolerance and being decent to people. And if that gets you cancelled, we're screwed. I'm very much, my philosophy very much comes down to what Bill and Ted would say. Be excellent to each other. Because I don't think that's a bad thing. Yeah, party on, dudes. Yeah, let's all be excellent to each other. How about that? How about we stop trying to score cheap, shitty points? And, oh, now, here we go. Here we go. The problem with Prime Minister's questions, and in fact, most political discourse anywhere, social media. That's the problem. If I am sitting here, thinking up little sound bites to say, regardless of what your question is, when you try to hold me to account for what I've been making decisions on, then perhaps I shouldn't be in power. But there will be someone in every single political party that is around these days who does just that. That's their job. To think up things they can say that will get snipped out and put onto news reports for media that happens to back that particular party, even though they're not really supposed to. And also, all of the outriders, as they call them, the social media influencers that push the narrative that the party wants. So instead of actually doing the job of running the country, they're working on how to say the little snide comments that at school would have got you marked as a bully. And that's their job now. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. That's the level we've got to as a society. Little snide comments that get filmed and broadcast and then shared around. I don't think there's a way to speak where if someone tried making a soundbite it would be useless. Civil service that runs everything. Yeah, I used to think that was a bad thing when I was a civil servant. These days, at least there's an adult in charge. Right, let's see if I can get this... Yes! Okay. Is he down? No. Oh, bloody hell! I thought I was round the... That's a numpty. I thought I was further round the rock than I was. Oh, my goodness. Got an idea. Let's just try and race straight there. Instead of fighting them like we've been doing. See if I can race to them. Que les bons moments roulants. Alright, here we go. Right. Melody's getting well and truly cuddled. Excellent. That is good. That is some good news that we can all get behind. A cute cat is getting a cuddle. That's the good news. That's the good news portion of the night. There we go. Right, get in and fly away. Get in the bloody thing and fly away. Right, let's go. Let's go. Need a principled Prime Minister and an equally principled leader of the opposition. Now you think Hilary Benn and Ken Clark. Ken Clark, who was anti-Brexit quite aggressively. I don't think so. He will not do well with any of the Leave voting members of the public. There's one thing you've got to remember with the British public. They do not like it when they've said to do something and then the political elites don't do it. They do not like that at all. And they'll never trust a politician that will go back on the thing of, we said that you were going to have the final say, and then we didn't do it. No one's forgotten that. And we won't get trust in political establishments back until they actually do it properly. So I would not go for another Remainer. There we go. There we go. Right. Third and final one's done. Locate and destroy Pulse Generator 3. Okay. There we go.
Let's find a ride and get to the captain.
It's not even about... Hi Adam, how you doing? It's not even about Romaniacs anymore. Most of them have calmed down. The biggest issue that we have as a political society in Britain is that because of that parliament that kept trying to thwart the idea of leaving, we now have no trust in our politicians. And before things are going to get better, we've got to regain that trust. And I don't think we're going to do that anytime soon. And that's our biggest thing. We have no one that is trusted. I wish there was, but there isn't. Oh, here we go. Right. We finally got through that bit just by running through and hoping for the best. And we got lucky on the first try. I didn't expect that to work quite as quickly. Trusting politicians is a very bad idea, so having no trust is a good thing. To an extent, yes. Reform will not bring back the trust. They say they will, but they won't, because they're saying that they will, so that you'll vote for them, so they can do their own agenda. A brilliant idea. There's 7 movies that make it even better. Better bring back non-avian dinosaurs. How hard can it be? Oh no.
I've got a good lock on Captain Key's CNI transponder signal. He's alive, and the implants are intact. There's some interference from the crew.
Oh, we're talking over the plot. Sorry.
I'll bring us in as close as I can.
Here we go. We're going in. Wow, it's been 3 hours. It doesn't feel like 3 hours.
Oh, I see. The coordinate data needs to be... Right. Sorry.
Okay. We're going for the control room. Hopefully we don't have as bad a problem now.
Captain? Captain? I've lost him.
What the hell? Non-avian dinosaurs. Just look in the House of Lords. They're still around. Right, I want that shotgun. Give me the bloody shotgun. Right, where is it? Where's the shotgun? There it is. Aha! Okay, now we can do this. Oh, I lost half my health already. Bloody hell. Just set them loose in the House of Lords. They'll feel right at home, man. I don't think we're going that way. We're not going that way. So, must be going this way. Process of elimination. Hey! Wow, we've had a discussion tonight, haven't we?
Analyzing damage.
Dude, where's your floor? It's the sequel to Dude, Where's My Car? Dude, where's the floor? Okay. Ooh. Okay. Seriously? Bloody hell. Okay. So I just exploded from something I couldn't even see. Isn't that wonderful?
Let's get out of here and find another way back toward the ship.
Okay. This chat and the one you've been having about bullshine UFO cases has been a couple of interesting days. Oh, you've got to love UFOs. I absolutely love them. I walked into it. I didn't even see it. I was climbing out of a swamp. I didn't see a grenade. I just saw swamp. You've got to love the idea of UFOs. And that people don't take them seriously. I'm sorry. What the hell are you thinking, not taking UFOs seriously? Someone is flying an unknown craft in your airspace and you think it's a joke? You have no idea who's flying that thing. Go and bloody investigate. Find out who it is and how you can detect them better so that you know. It's ridiculous. Genuinely think it's ridiculous. Not because I think it's aliens, but because I think there is someone flying a plane that you can't detect and you can't get to, and you can't properly see. So what else can't you see? What's up there that you don't know about, that potentially aircraft could be flying into, and you can't see it? What are you not doing? So yeah, I want to know about UFOs. I want to know whether the planes that are flying over my house are bloody safe. Trump said it was illegal aliens, but he deported them. Oh, that's like that joke in the second Alien film. When Vasquez heard about aliens, she thought you said illegal aliens and signed right up. I love that. Will they stop shooting that stuff at me, please? You think there's life out there? There is life out there. Guarantee there's life out there. I don't think it's anywhere near us. I don't think it's ever been here. I think most of it is probably bacterial and not intelligent life. But I think it's out there. I'm longing for the day when we finally get the newspaper saying we are not alone. Why don't aliens visit anymore like they supposedly used to? Yeah. I love how the minute you stopped talking, you turned and point blank took out an alien as if it was to say, hey, no, I don't want any, piss off. Think of an alien civilization as technology to cover the gap between the stars. We only have some stealth tech that local pond scum could see pissed up. Yeah, we got good cameras, so all of a sudden the stuff that people thought was aliens turned out to not be. Why is everyone dead? I haven't shot them all yet. What's going on? Yeah. You think life started on Venus, Earth, Mars, and Europa? Venus cooked, Earth just right currently, Mars lost its magnetic field and froze. Europa, though, maybe. I think we're going to find something very interesting on Europa. I think it's probably going to be reasonably advanced. Like, we're probably going to find squid-like creatures. Genuinely think that. But the biggest issue with Europa is that it is completely encased in ice. So any technology that they've got would not be able to get them off the planet. So if there's intelligent life there, it's bound to the planet, basically. And if my theory that life is abundant, but smart life, like intelligent life, like on our level or above, is rare, then chances are we're going to find some reasonably smart squid, and that's about it. It needs to be resistant to Jupiter's magnetic field. Yeah, Jupiter's a big issue. A big issue. Thankfully, the massive ice sheet should help that. For us, the magnetic field's lethal. Yeah, but we're not the ones that have evolved that. The potential Europans are. They say the squids and octopuses are actually... Squids and octopuses are not actually aliens here already. Yeah. Well, we know that they're not, because the evolutionary scientists have managed to work out where they diverged on the evolutionary tree. So if they're aliens, then so are we. And that's actually, that is one of the big problems we have with finding life in this solar system. We can't guarantee that it didn't all come via a panspermia and we're all from the same source. If we find life in this solar system, we have a big issue that we can't tell that it's not from here or we're not from there. Which is why I was interested in that Kepler... What was it? Kepler 12b or something? The one that's 124 light years away? Because that's not a panspermia. If it turns out that that is an actual biosignature, and the jury's still out, it may turn out that it's an unknown chemical process that we've just managed to work out, then that'll be interesting. Because if that is life, it's not from here. It's a different, completely different abiogenesis, and we actually know that life is possible elsewhere. And at the moment, that just isn't something we can say for certain. I'm looking forward to the day that we can. Kepia 12c, thank you. That's the one. I'm looking forward to seeing more information about that. I do still want to see what's on Europa, though. I think that'll be fascinating. I really want to see aliens. There we go. Mass extinctions are essential for evolution? Yes. Yeah, 100%. Absolutely believe that. But on an equal level, we don't want too many mass extinctions because you need time to develop. So you just got to have just the right amount, like the Goldilocks amount of extinctions. That's a weird way to say it. The Goldilocks and the 3 extinctions. That's a new one. Ah, Roswell did happen. Roswell absolutely happened. But I'll tell you, we won't hear anything from that for a while. Roswell, I say, was not aliens and was not a weather balloon either. Roswell, coming so close after World War II, is the first steps in the space program after Operation Paperclip. That is my view. I can't say it for certain. Can't say it for certain, but I do genuinely think it was an initial test of the technology that had been brought to America from Nazi Germany via Operation Paperclip. Honestly believe that. And the weird looking aliens that were there? Monkeys. Ever seen a monkey that's had severe injuries due to a massive crash and burning? Look a bit alien. Just saying. What seems more likely? What seems more likely? Aliens or Nazi space monkeys? I am getting demonetized tonight. Tonight's stream has been brought to you by the colour ochre and the demonetized symbol. Oh dear. But yeah, I genuinely think that that Roswell was just a very bad initial rocket test on a V2 that had been brought back after Paperclip. You think the demonetization symbol's brown? Now that's interesting, because it's definitely yellow when I see it. It's an odd yellow, but it's a yellow. But then again, I'm a tetrachromat. I have the extra the extra colour cone in my eyes. Yep, that's right. I'm officially a mutant. You wanted Rendlesham to be true. Don't think I know that one. It's been a long time since I was into UFOs, I have to admit. There we go. So yeah, genuinely believe that it was an American-made V2 rocket being tested after Operation Paperclip, and they couldn't say that because they weren't supposed to have the technology. But remember, Operation Paperclip was very hush-hush. They weren't supposed to have brought frickin' Nazis to America, remember? This is back when it wasn't allowed. And they couldn't let on to the Soviets. The Cold War was just starting. So what do you say? Weather balloon. And then some nutcase comes along and says, "Oh, it's aliens!" And they go, "Right, we don't need to cover this up now." Because no one's going to believe this. Anyone know where Captain Keyes is? I think he's this way. Descriptions of the materials at Roswell is so the description of Mylar, which was new at the time. I genuinely believe it was an American-made V2 or like V3. The one, which one? It's the V3, isn't it? The ballistic one, the intercontinental ballistic missile. It was top secret stuff. They weren't supposed to have it. They weren't supposed to be faffing about with that sort of thing. But they did, and they had, and that's what it was. That's genuinely my view. Wreckage doesn't match the materials. No, probably doesn't. But that's my view. I genuinely think that is the most likely explanation. But it matches for Mylar, shiny, bendy, metallic, metal-like fabric. Yeah? I'm willing to be wrong, but I don't think any of us is going to know who's right and who's wrong until the files come out, and they aren't coming out until, well, we're not even getting the bloody Epstein files yet. Which is what high-altitude balloons are made from. Yeah? And also the parachutes for many things that were going very, very high. And that's what I'm on about. The pictures are nonsense. Oh, of course the pictures are nonsense. The problem with photos is that the camera doesn't tell the truth. It doesn't lie. It will show you what was in front of it. but it doesn't tell you the truth. That's the thing. The photos won't tell you the true story. Those files will never come out. No, they'll come out. They'll come out after the Epstein files. There we go. They look extraterrestrial. So does the so-called Atacama alien. And you know what that was? It was a child with a very bad disease caused by nickel toxicity and heavy metal poisoning. Hi, 20th Century Gaming. How you doing? And that's what I'm saying. Looked like an alien. Wasn't. It was a deformed child. But very unfortunate. And so many conspiracy theorists latched onto that. And when you know what that child must have suffered through, it's ridiculous that these people are just going around saying, oh, it's a proof of aliens and all of that. Horrible. Horribleness. There we go. Do you think we can get through here? Heavy metal poisoning from having to dig metals out of the ground by hand because the parents in that area are so dirt poor that that's the only work they can get because the entire place has been taken over by companies that don't have any morals. That's what the Atacama alien was. And that's why I hate that so many people pushed that as a conspiracy theory. Exploiting a dead child for your bloody clickbait. Awful. Anyway, we're gonna go till 1:30, and we'll see how we get on from there, because I don't think we're gonna beat the game tonight. But we've had a good run. I think we can all say we've had a good run. We've managed to get 2 levels in on a very difficult mode. Nazi space monkeys, oh no. You approve of putting the diphthong in poor. It's just how I speak. Record number of deaths. Yeah, it's not been easy. We've had a disco duck already. You want me to do 2 in one night? My goodness, no one can live at that speed. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. Alright, let's see if we can get through this area. We'll clear all these out before we move on. That way, we might have a chance. Zoe becomes the new face of conspiracy. It's not conspiracy denial, it's just... I'm a scientist. I'd like a rigorous scientific approach to this stuff. If there are genuine questions, then we should find answers. But the majority aren't genuine questions. They're just some idiot trying to push a book. Oh my God, look at the amount of these things. They just keep coming. And dead. Right, guys, I think we're going to stop there because it's not going to happen, man. What about the theory that the Titanic was switched before launch? I don't believe it. Genuinely don't. Am I still doing RPG coding on Tuesdays? At the moment, no. We're trying to get through Bolt Gun, the Warhammer one. Oh dear. Nick Pope. I have one of his books. I actually have one of his books. The first one he wrote. Way back. Way back in the 90s. I've got it. Very well written. Some of the stuff that he's put into that. Proper, genuine research. Absolutely proper research. Really good stuff. Everything since feels an awful lot like trying to find a career. I'll just leave it like that. So, oh. Right, guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. So yes, we're normally doing the live coding on Tuesdays. At the moment, we're doing what's the word? Bolt Gun, the Warhammer 40,000 game, because I needed a break from the live coding. I'm thinking of moving that to Saturdays, the live coding moving to Saturdays and extending it a bit, because I'll have more time at the weekend most of the time. Some shows I'll be away, but there's things that the majority of the time we'll be able to get further on. And I think that would make it better for the coding. So I'm thinking of doing that, but we've got to get through Halo before we do that. But for the moment, that's the plan. Right, guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope I'll see you tomorrow for the Monday Night Live, where the Anything Goes Retro Gaming Show will be going again once more. But until then, I'll leave you with the outro. So thank you so much for joining me tonight. Take care. Have a great evening. And I'll leave you with the outro where we say thank you to all of our patrons. Take care and bye for now. Bye. I'd like to give a big shout out to everyone who supports me on Patreon. Without you guys, I really couldn't continue making all of these shows. And if you'd like to join our fantastic Patreon heroes here, go over to patreon.com/Zoe Kirk Robinson. It really does help us out. Thank you so much, guys.